Cause hello, it's Tyler Tarot in the house, baby. And I'm reading today for what you need to know right now, baby. How y'all doing? Well, thank you for saying that, Steph. You have helped me so much throughout the years. Well, thank you. I don't know how I could help anybody. I think I would help people go insane, not help them be sane. I don't know. Just saying. Bye. See you. Have a good one. But thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it. Thank you all for showing up. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I'm very happy to be back. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let's get to this. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Let me get into my software real quick because I'm going to put the banners up. Well, thank you. I've lost 10 pounds as of today. I got on the scale this morning. Actually, 11 pounds. But I'm going to count that 1 pound probably water weight. So I'll say 10 pounds. But I'm in a whole different decile now. And I can't believe it. Like, I almost cried when I got on the scale. I can cry now. Honestly, I can cry now. Because I really didn't think it was going to work. Am I going to sit here and get cry? And when I stepped on the scale, and I saw that I was in a different decile, that I had left a certain decile, and I'm already in another one, I almost cried. Like, this was actually it was the other day when about a few days ago, I got on the scale, and I'm thinking I'm going to see no change, right? And seeing that I was below in a different decile, and that I had hit the 10-pound mark, I wanted to cry because I've been struggling with my weight, So I wanted to cry. So you may not see the results, but I'm seeing the results on the scale. So that's all that matters. So, okay, who gives a shit, right? Let's go to look at this. How big my shirts are. Food stain. Don't look. I feel like I'm already losing a little. Look at that. I got a little bit of room in here. These used to be tube tops. Now they're shirts again. At one point, it looked like I was going clubbing when I put these shirts on. They were tube tops, right? Now it's a shirt again. So I'm just playing. Thanks for the 10, Shayla. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks, Lillian Rogers. Thank you so much. Here we go. Let's go to. I almost cried when I got on the scale the other day. Almost bawled, cried. Okay, here we go. Let's go to it. Okay, sorry, all the talking. Let's go to it. I'm happy to be back with you. I'm happy. All right, here we go. Do this. On my OnlyFans, I just did a live yesterday. All signs something. I forgot. Oh, forget. All signs something. I'll be doing one probably tomorrow. All right, and then let's go to Aries now. Okay, here we go. Enough talking. Let's go to Aries now. Okay. I am fasting. I'm doing 20-hour fast. So, yeah, let's go. Here we go. Let's go to Aries. Thank you so much for the 10, Lillian Rogers. Thanks, Shayla Foam. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here we go. All right, let's do this. What does Aries need to know right now? What does Aries need to know right now? Okay, here we go. What does Aries need to know right now? I still want to because I didn't think it was going to work. Okay, here we go. Can't believe I almost got emotional over losing weight. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. I do see a general increase in money, all right, or money flowing for you right off the bat. There is a person that watches you, your money's going to be doing good. It talks about your money first and foremost is the first thing that it wants to address. Yep, I knew I wasn't crazy. Look, Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Coins. What I get is some of you, lots of money coming your way, all right, is what I feel. Some of you employment-wise, good employment energy. For self-employed, I get more of an increase in your finances, all right? More ones that are a new position coming for you, or a higher one, or just more pay. I get good pay. I love your card. Look, Nine of Cups. Great read. You got all uprights except one. We're going to clarify that. Temperance reversed. Why is Temperance reversed here? Some of you may be, if you're stressed about money, Nine of Pentacles reversed is what you're stressed about. Look, you could be like this, feeling like a instability with money, or like it's kind of rocky, but you're going to be fine. That's what I feel. You'll be fine. I get you bitches are going to be fine. Now I want to talk to you bitches that are so desperate for love. If you're not desperate, right, this ain't your story. Why are you worried about what's going on with me? This ain't your story. You know I don't like important people, so I don't know why you try to be important for the ones that heckle me, right? What I want to say for you is, what I get is, stop waiting for love. A watch pot never boils. When I asked what you were unsettled emotionally about, Temperance reverse, the Nine of Pentacles reverse is what you're unsettled about. Nine of Pentacles reverse talks about when somebody's desperate to be in a relationship. So a lot of y'all need to stop a watch pot never boils, does it, Aries? I know I say that a lot, but a watch pot never boils. 1 second. Let me take this label off. A watch pot never boils. 1 second. Shit. A watch pot never boils. What I will say is, if you are single, I don't think this. Well, if you are single, your money's going to do better than your love life. Absolutely. Don't tell me anything different. I don't know why I just did that. Let's go along with it. There may be also a person that watches you that you may miss. Could even be missing you. They watch you. Why do they watch? Let's see. You could watch them too, or keep tabs on them. Okay, then. They try to act unbothered, but they're right up your ass. Here's my problem with this hope. Here's my problem with them. Here's my issue with this person. Page of Swords. That's usually when somebody's watching, right? Then I got unbothered. So they're so unbothered, but they still find the time to see what you're up to doing, right? Right? The coffee's kicking, or the energy shot's kicking in. Go along with it, all right? Because this is not sponsored, that's why. I don't want to advertise brands that don't give a shit about me. It's zero blue, but I ain't saying what it is. Not that they give a damn, but I'm just saying I ain't gonna sponsor somebody. I ain't gonna sit there and advertise a product. Don't advertise me. Shit, bad son. Right now, what I get is they have all this time to sit and watch you, but then act unbothered with you. What is their motive behind Aries? And we're gonna go to your next spread. All right. Try to release you. Thinks you're a disaster. It needs to be avoided, but can't stop seeing what you're up to. It's like they want to know what your life's up to, but not necessarily be in it, because they feel like you're a disaster waiting to happen, or like they may actually want to come towards you, but they feel like you need to be avoided. Like, I'm gonna avoid that, but let me at least see what they're up to. You may even feel that way about them if you check in on them. I'm not sure. All right, but they stalk you. I mean, what a contradiction. They stalk you but act unbothered. Who does that, right? Who does that? Now, what's clarifying them is father figure. Some of you, they either have kids or they may have wanted kids at some point with you, or they thought about having a family with you. That could clarify who they may be, all right? But what I see for you is lots of wishes with money and career things. You got Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Nine of Cups. I mean, you can't get better than that. So good employment energy, self-employed, more money, employed people, more money, whatever the case may be. If you're unemployed, a job's coming with a good pay. Let's go to your career and money cards. Stop waiting for love. You can't hurry love. You got to wait. You can't hurry it. It's not something that you can make faster, happen faster. It's not. Give it up. All right. Well, for you ones that are with somebody, I don't know if that's I don't care. All right. Let's go to your career and money. Then we're going to go to Taurus. Well, thank you, Anthony, for saying that. Okay, here we go. See, people didn't think that the fasting, people were trying to talk me out of fasting. Tyler, that doesn't work. Tyler, you're not losing weight. You still look plump to me. Tell me I ain't losing weight now, bitch, when I'm 10 pounds down, bitch. Just say it now, bitch. Bitch. Say it now, bitch. I want to see you say it, bitch. 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 Say it, bitch. 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 Because when I first started a month ago, no, you don't look that. Bitch, say it now, bitch. 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 Say it now, bitch. All right. Okay. Say it now, ho. Just saying. Okay. Let's go to you. Oh my God, Aries, what is going on with your money? What the hell is going on with you? What the hell is going on with you? You're funny. I love your read today. It's so good. Okay. Let me say something to you bitches. What I get is you are going to be very financially responsible. You got saving money and budgeting, right? Then you're on the right direction. Lots of responsibilities. But I think for some of you, you have this mindset, well, as long as I have responsibilities, I'll be getting paid. So you don't care how busy you remain. It's like you're going to have bills paid. Some of you something about your insurance could change, like a coverage or finding a better rate, something like that. All right. Look at you. It's almost like you have this mindset. Well, as long as I'm busy, I'm going to be paid. Like I feel like some of you are overworking to a degree. But I'm not working. Well, that ain't you. Why are you worried about what's going on with me? So I'm saying, all right. So what I get is you being on the right path financially. All right. Right path financially. I love your read. Anything else? And we're going to go to Taurus. Entrepreneur. Some of you either are entrepreneur or you're going to be getting in the energy of that. Some of you could start a business or at least want to. All right. Bye, Aries. I got to go to Taurus now. Y'all take up a lot of time. Thanks, Miss Kimmy, for the 20. Thank you so much. Thank you. I loved your read, by the way. Probably my favorite so far. But then again, I'm only one sign in. About to do the second one. All right. Heather, you're funny. Thanks, Miss Kimmy, for that. Thank you. Okay, we go. Tyler, that's just water weight. You didn't lose anything. This is what people were saying to me a month ago. Bitch, if it was water weight, the second that I put a big fat cheeseburger in my mouth and in my stomach, I would have gained the weight right back immediately with all the salt content and the water content. You out of your mind. Y'all have me feel fast. What's 1 second? Can you hear me and see me? With my connection, my Wi-Fi doesn't like this room at all. Even though the Wi-Fi is just downstairs right here, it don't like it. Can you hear me and see me? Thanks, Chocolate Drop, for that. Yeah, they had me all discouraged about a month ago when I was telling folks on Tyler Talks, my other channel, right? They were going, no, that's just water weight. Bitch, if it was water weight, the second that I put a big meal in my stomach after my 20-hour fast, I'd gain it right back. I've stayed going down. I'm now at 10 pounds lost. I'll give or take 1 or 2 pounds for water weight, but I'm losing it. All right. So talk shit to me now. All right. I hate to be arrogant because I'm afraid I'm gonna jinx it, but tell me I ain't losing nothing now. All right. Watch them still say, no, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you. You can eat a dick for all I care. All right. Here we go. All right, let's go to Taurus now. Taurus starts at 15 not 15. Yeah. Oh no, 16. Starts at 16. 16 minutes is Taurus. Let's see. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Thanks, Daisy, for that. Thank you. Here we go. Okay. Thank you, Juanita, for saying that. Let's do this. Taurus. Let's go to you. What does Taurus need to know right now? What important messages does Taurus need to know right now? Okay, we go. Yeah, they want you back. Absolutely, they do. Don't dare tell me that they don't, because they do. There's a bitch that you either were in a relationship with, or in a relationship with, or that was the ultimate goal. Like you had relationship type feelings for this person, right? What they want you, they want to stay with you, they want to be with you. They've caused you a lot of disappointment, though. You know what may make you not want to deal with them is the disappointment they've caused you this thus far, right? Right? They want you. Singles, you're also about to run into somebody that's going to like be relationship material as well. Singles with no options, you're about to. You're close to it. You're about to hit a milestone love wise, or you're on that path to doing that. There's a person that wants to stay with you or be with you. Now they're coming back to somebody that wants to come back to you. Look how they come up. Six of Swords reverse. That's when somebody returns typically, or somebody they either stick around or return. That's my stick around. I want to stick around, or I want a return card. Then you have Four of Wands. So I would say they want you back. I don't give a fuck what that hoe says or what they think that they. I don't give a fuck what you think they think and feel. See what I'm saying? That could be an issue right there. See, the petty drama with them is a problem. Wanting to be with you, rushing, give me time. Somebody may have been trying to rush the other one before. Somebody may have felt rushed. All right. Lots of drama. You two are like cats and dogs, like drama. It's pure drama. They miss you. Look at this, missing you, thinking about the good times. I never had someone like you. I'm telling you, somebody that had this yearning for you. Look at this. Look at that. Let's clarify. Some of you also at some point could think about buying a home or paying one off or getting one. You have my home card. I forgot to say that. Sorry. How y'all doing? You're disappointed because you thought this was your true lover. They disappointed you. They ain't done with you, though. I don't care if you've lost interest in them or if you still have interest. I feel like they haven't really. You may think they're clocked out. They're really not. They're not. Why are you telling me they are? Nobody did. I just felt like you're in your head going, no. Don't disrespect. Don't even say a thing to me. You come to me for a reading. So I'm saying, why am I arguing with people who ain't said nothing? Tell me you got to stop. You seem schizo, right? Chucky, I'm gonna have myself looking crazier than you. All right. I don't give a damn how clocked out they seem. They're still there. No, they're not telling them. I'm not saying literally around you. What I'm saying is they're still emotionally clocked in. Get that through your thick skull. They're still emotionally clocked in. Why am I being so mean today? Stop that. Am I getting my umph back? Am I getting my umph back? I ain't had my umph in a while, so I'm gonna pop that ump like popping ump is going out of style. I'm gonna pop that ump while I work, pop that ump up at church, pop that ump on the stove, pop that ump. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. Bye, see you, have a good one, right? I'm getting my ump back. I'm gonna use this ump like ump is going out of style. My favorite comment one time was when somebody says, "Why are you always so mean?" This ain't mean. This is my personality. Okay, enough jokes, right? But I get for some of you, you don't sit and tell me that you think they're clocked out. They're not. Even if they're not physically around you, they're still present. They might as well be around you because they're still clocked into what you're doing. So I'm saying, what it keeps telling me is you're disappointed because you thought they were your true love. It says Five of Cups, and I clarified the Five of Cups. I got true love reversed. All the hope you had in this is gone. All the hope you had in this is gone. Why am I talking so slow? I don't know why I'm doing that. Did this situation tend to go slow or like it was barely moving? Why am I talking so slow today? You know, usually I read at a fast pace. For some reason, I'm like going slow. I still think they want to be with you. They yearn for you. It says they miss you, thinking about the good times. Never had someone like you. Never mind, they'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but. Who gives a shit, right? Literally, it says right here. The person that's coming back has been missing you, thinking about the good times. Never had someone like you. Someone like you. Who gives a shit? What I get is them wanting you back. I don't care what you tell me. I honestly don't care what you tell me. I don't care if they're around you right now, not around you right now, somewhat around you right now. I don't care where you stand with them. They still want you. I don't care how unbothered they seem, or if it seems like they're not even like really clocked in still, they still want you, all right? Kind of misses how it used to be between you two. They missed it, all right? Why am I sitting here being so dramatic? I don't know what's going on. Anything else you want to tell? I can't make these three-hour long reads. I do get you being really focused on work. Some of you are at a point where you want to quit your work or you want to stop doing it so much, all right? You may feel kind of burned out or just tired of something work-wise. Thank you, Royal Fortress. Let's see, here we go. Well, thank you, Blue Steel Versace. I don't know if I'm not saying you're going to quit, but I do get some of you feeling burned out or like tired. All right, is what I feel with work things. All right, whether you quit it or whether you just need a break from it, I don't know. I just feel like you're burned out. All right. Okay, let's go to your. Why does that keep doing that? What does that keep clicking? Thanks, Diva Beauty, for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go to your second portion now, which is the career and money deck. Where is the career and money deck at? I'm getting my ump back. I'm feeling good. All right. It could just be the energy shot, but still, I feel good. Who cares how I got it? I just feel good. Where's my energy? Where's my energy? Oh, here it is. My career money. Oh, here we go. There you go. All right. What is coming up for Taurus? Singles, you're about to find somebody relationship potential. Just saying. Here we go. Let's see. What's coming up for you? Let's see. Well, that could affect some of you. I mean, not everybody, but yeah, a lot of y'all are feeling like you got too much on your back. Like you got a monkey on your back. You feel like you like new assets. Some of you bitches want to get a house or look toward buying something that comes with a big key when you purchase it. This is my car. It's in the outcome. A lot of y'all are about to be the owner of something that's big that gets a key when you buy it. You know how when you buy something and then when you finalize the sale or the purchase, a key comes with it? That's in your future position. So I don't care how tired you get, how burned out you get. You're on the verge of some big purchase or having having a good asset in your future. I don't know what it is. Could be a business, could be a home, could be a car. Who knows? Some of you could end up getting a luxury car at some point. I even got Tesla, Mercedes in my head. Then again, I could be biased because I have a Tesla, so maybe that's why I could be biased. So, best car ever, by the way. Bye, see you. Have a good one. Can't wait to get my Cybertruck. Hurry up, Elon, before I go the fuck off. All right. Anyways, beside that, I get for some of you a lot more luxury in your future, a luxury purchase, something that comes with a key when you finalize the purchase of it. All right. It's in your future. So I would say for you ones that feel like you're burning out or whatnot, or that you're tired, look, staying busy and responsible for things or having responsibility, that's going to lead you to a lot of success. All right. So don't know me. I feel like there's going to be some really good, I don't know what it is. Obviously, a lot of y'all are going to want different things, but I think it's something big in your future that's really like luxury or really nice. All right. Dora, you're funny. Now, I'm not connected with none of these reads today. I always say that, don't I? Background checks in the pack. Now, if you don't have a background, you're fine, obviously. But some of you that have background, that could affect you at some point, hopefully not. What I do get with this, I also take this card as you could have people that try to like bring up what you used to do in the past. You're trying to be the new version of yourself, but people keep like trying to check you on what you used to do. Fuck them bitches. All I got to say, all right? If that makes any sense. I'm not connected with this read. I'm done. Any other message? We're going to go to Gemini. Some of you, there could be a new job coming or a new position, all right, as well. You also got loan denied, all right, as well, which I don't take that because I'm done. All right. Bye, Elmer. Bitch, don't you got some rabbit to go chase down a damn rabbit hole? Bitch, you look, your motive in life should be having Bugs Bunny fuck around and come up missing, but you worried about what's going on with me, Elmer, all right? You supposed to be worried about Bugs Bunny and having him fuck around and come up missing. Why are you up in the chat room? Don't you got some rabbits to chase, ho? All right? Just saying. Don't come up there with that bullshit, all right? You clearly a troll, so I'm gonna treat you like a troll. Elmer Fudd. Probably Potato Head trying to come in under a different alias. Potato, get your ass up out my room, ho. All right? Get your ass up out my room, ho. All right. Let's go to Gemini now. Okay, here we go. That's the funny type of troll. I like that type of troll. That's the funny one. It's the one that try to like get all too serious. The one I don't like. The one that try to like be all personal and stuff. Like this type of troll's funny. All right. Take notes. This type. All right. Okay. Let's go to Gemini now. Okay. I'm being so lame today. I can't believe it. But anyways, here we go. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini, what do you need to know right now? Gianna Garrett, how do you say Gianna Garrett? Gianna Garrett, how you doing, Gianna Garrett? I'm glad you love me, all right? Okay. Okay, so here we go. I love that. I love that type of troll right here. Is it cutting out on y'all? Before I go to Gemini, is it cutting out on y'all? There we go. Is it cutting out on y'all or is it just me? That's it. What is coming up for Gemini? It must just be me then. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. What are these? These readings are great today. I hope it stays like motherfucker. You know, bitch, I'm not. Ridiculous! Tyler, why are you doing that? This is fucking insane. Hey, bitch, Gemini, for the bitches that are Geminis, check outside and look outside your window and see if pigs are flying. Tyler, why you want to know that? Look outside, because I think something's going on. Either it's the return of Christ or it's the pigs are flying. What's going on? Or either hell's frozen over one. Look at this. The best read I've done ever in Tyler's Tarot's history. Look at this. 9 of Pentacles. Sorry. 2 of Cups. Hierophant, Strength card. The whole reading is phenomenal. Sorry for the yelling and screaming. Am I annoying y'all yet? I'm turned up today. I'm on 10 today, all right? I'm on 10. You bitches are going to end up in a relationship. You're going to be married. I don't care if you think that you'll never get married or I'll never. Yeah, you will. If you're already connected to someone, you're about to be in a relationship. If you're already connected with someone, you're about to be married to them. If you're not connected, you in this lifetime, you're destined for another marriage or a marriage period, whether you've been married before or not. You will be married. Absolutely. I'm sorry that I busted you. I feel like that annoys people when I go, ridiculous. I can't help it. It just comes out of nowhere. I actually tried to not say ridiculous because I know it's annoying, but anyways. The best read I think I've ever did for Gemini in the history of Tyler's Tarot. You know what this tells me? Look at this. In the past, 9 of Pentacles. Coming up, 2 of Cups. Outcome, Hierophant. If you are single, your days of being single are very numbered. You need to enjoy those days of being single. You need to enjoy those days of being single. Stop sitting there thinking it's a curse, because when those days of being single are over, you're going to want them back. Well, damn, I miss being single, kind of. Yes, so I'm saying. I say I like it when I shout. You need to enjoy the days of being single. You won't have that energy. And I would say next, I'm gonna say what I get in my head. I would say next 1-2 to 3 years. I don't know. I'm horrible with time frames. I mean, obviously it's a general read. I can't tell you exact time. But what I will say is you need to enjoy it. Oh, you trying to be important. Bye, important person. Have a good one. All right. Now go eat a dick. All right. And be unimportant. Be important somewhere else. You came to the wrong room to be important. I don't know why you're trying to be important up in here. All right. Not you, Christy, by the way. It was another person I was trying to highlight, but I didn't in time. Sorry. Your days of being single are very numbered. So enjoy the days of being single. Whether it's another 2 years, 3 years that you're single, enjoy it, because when you lose it, you know how they say you don't know what you got till it's gone? That's me warning you of a long-term thing, all right? Now, for you ones going steady with someone, they're going to pop the question. I'll go ahead and just basically try to renew the vows or marriage, or sorry, want to go to the next step. I'm gonna spoil your surprise. Somebody's gonna pop the question eventually. All right. I love your read, and I don't know how to interpret it because it's so damn good. You know, we don't get good reads at this channel. Usually, it's they don't want you, they hate you, and you're a bitch. Not today. So again, do I have to keep repeating this? Your days of being single are numbered. I would enjoy them while you have the chance to enjoy it. All right. I would say if you're not, honestly, if you don't want a relationship, then you need to go ahead and just stay in a cocoon or build a fort underground, because you're going to meet somebody, all right, eventually, all right? Why do I have people saying this doesn't resonate? How could you resonate with something you don't have yet? And how can beggars be choosers anyways? And how do people that lack love sit here saying this ain't true to them? No wonder you don't have love in your life. Look how negative you are. Who would want your busted negative ass, bitch? So I'm saying, I'm gonna say this. I would say out of any sign I've read, you're more likely the sign that ends up with something long term, or like moon or rising, sun, moon or rising. Like you would be the one I would say I would bet money on being married in the next 2-3 years, or at least if you're not married, you're in something long term. All right. I love your read. I'm gonna say for some of you, look out for a Leo, Taurus, Gemini, another Gemini. I love your read. Now, some of you, I get more money for you too. There could be a contract or an agreement that makes you more money, or a promotion that makes you more money, or a great position. All right. Let's go to your others. I love your read. Would you stop? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just settle it. Is it the past person they're gonna get back with, or new upright? It's a new person. So you don't know this hoe. You don't know them. All right. What it tells me is, for the majority of you, general for Geminis, I just got an upright 9 of Wands. You don't know who this is yet. You've not met them, so don't sit there and try to say, well, could it be? No, don't try to use context clues. All right, don't try to be, Blue's Clues and Scooby and Scrappy, or or low budget, Nancy Drew. My thing is, you don't even know the hoe yet. You don't even know them, so don't sit here and try to do the math. Well, it could be no. There is no equations here. You don't know them. The cards let me know you don't know them. All right. Okay. Let's go to leave that thing in the past, that person in the past. All right. You know what I just got in my own one crazy? You know what I just got when I said leave the person in the past? Can I tell you what I got in my head when I said leave the person in the past? Can I tell you what I got? If I got your permission, then I'll say it. Okay. All right, I'll say it. When I blurted out, leave that person in the past, what I got was, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how I got it, that trying to get back with that would be like a drug addict trying to get that high they got the first time. They'll never get that high again. So the way I take that is, this is how I got it. You trying to get back with them would be you trying to force a feeling you had for them at one point. You'd never get that height of feelings ever again. Just like a drug addict chasing a high that they got the first time, that'd be like you would never be able to really cook up those feelings again. I think that you're past that feelings you had. Your peak was at that point. I don't think you'd ever get back to that point of feeling like you did feel for them again, even if you tried. Who gives a shit, right? Because that's what I got. As soon as I blurted out, don't screw the past person, that's what I got. All right. Okay. Who gives a shit? Let's go to Cancer. No. We're going to do let's go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. I love Jolie. What's coming up for Gemini? A lot of y'all need to be more, I'm going to say something that you may not like. It says debt paid, which is a good thing. You may get your debts paid off or focus on being debt free for your future, right, Gemini? Then you got entrepreneur and unemployment. Some of you, at some point, you may have to, the universe is going to throw it. I don't know if I'm connecting with this read at all. I may not be connecting with y'all at all. Maybe I'm just lost my touch or my ability. People probably think I'm crazy at this point. All right, I don't care. At some point in the universe, I think that you're going to start getting little signs that you should be making your own money or self-employed. And you may be ignoring, if you're already self-employed, that's you. You already did the call. You're doing your calling. What I want to say is, for the ones where you've been feel like I should start something, do something, or I should put something out there or something, and you keep ignoring that urge, eventually you're gonna have a tower moment where it's like it just all comes crashing, and it's just to get you on the path that the universe wants you to be on. Because I feel like a lot of y'all, you're missing out on a calling. Like I feel like your calling is to be self-employed. I know that sounds crazy. I gotta tell you what I get. I got entrepreneur, unemployment, debt. What I get is for some of y'all missing your calling. I don't like telling people that because I feel like everybody's on their path for a reason. But I feel like for a lot of y'all, especially if you've been feeling the call to turn your passion into a business or to do something different or what the case may be, and you've been ignoring it, at some point, you may have a tower moment where it's the choice is made for you. So I'm saying, so I feel like a lot of y'all would be better self-employed. Now, obviously, like I said, if you are self-employed, this wouldn't make any sense to you because you're already on that path. But I feel like for some of you, that's what it's trying to tell me. Some of you are going to end up having two sources of income in your future or two different things to make money, all right, at some point, because you have multitasking. I get a lot of y'all like running around trying to make money or like hustling. Some of you, I'm getting something about self-employed is the way to go for you. And if you're not feeling the call, if you're not hearing the call, it's going to make the call for you. All right. I could be wrong. Take that only if it hits you. If it hits you, good. All right. But I do think that I'm not firing on all cylinders today. And I think people think I'm crazy now. I feel like I'm that car wreck you can't look away from. People always say, no, I love watching you. No, it's just like, I feel like at this point, maybe y'all liked me at one point. But I think now y'all just watch me to see what the train wreck will be day to day. It's like a car wreck you can't look away from at this point. Who gives a shit? Let's go to Cancer now. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Cancer. You may do something with your hair, like different to your hair. Here we go. Let's go to Cancer now. Okay, here we go. Michelle says you're my ASMR. ASMR. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Cancer, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? What is it that you need to know right now? What's most important for you? Do you know that I was looking at animals for sale? Somebody has cappuccino monkeys for sale for $1,000 for a baby. And I was tempted to call the ad and say, I want one, but I can't deal with no monkey. I ain't gonna be buying no bitch, no diapers, the shit and shit. Hell no, fuck that, son. But I was looking at these ads for Las Vegas area, and this person was a monkey breeder. And it was like, I think they're called capuchin monkeys or something. They're little, like tiny little monkeys. And I want for $1,000. I'm like, I was so close to calling the ad and saying, look, I want one. Because it's legal for you to own a monkey in Nevada, right? Because I want a sloth. But I don't know if I can handle that. I want a sloth. I was looking at the ads. I'm thinking about getting a pet eventually. And this person I saw 2 or 3 ads for monkeys that are for sale, baby monkeys. So, but I can't because they're too much of it's like a baby. I can't do it. All right, let's do this. Cancer. There was one time I almost inquired about an ad for a sloth in Florida. I think it was like 10 grand for a baby sloth because that's my dream animal. I'm like, no, my luck is they'll send it to me and it'll be dead or something, or I'll arrive in Florida and it'll be dead. So, all right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's go to Cancer now. Let's go to Cancer now. All right, here we go. I forgot that monkeys. It's like it was like capuchin monkey or something. Cappuccino monkey. I can't know. But they were literally had little babies in little diapers too. The picture had the baby monkeys in diapers. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Can't tell what's coming up for you. Well, first of all, you're going to be tired of being in the house all the time. You may find reasons to get out the house or wanting to get out the house more. Especially for you ones that work from home. I would say for you ones that don't work from home, you may at some point want to like work from home at some point. I don't know if that makes any sense. Take it or leave it, all right? Well, I love reptiles. I love snakes, and I used to have reptiles. You know what, Cancer? A lot of y'all have a lot of healing to do. You may not believe me. You know what I'm saying? You may not believe me. You've got to stop letting these past things affect your life now. You're still carrying that weight with you. Yes! Damn, Todd, I wanted to be told I was going to be a millionaire and 6 kids and a wife and a husband and all this stuff. I can only tell you what comes out in the cards. And you're coming out with a lot of past betrayal cards. Am I saying you're holding on to people? No. What I'm saying is you may actually carry resentment or things from the past with you, all right? You know what I'm saying? And it's time to let these people go. Or this person, whether it's a person, people, I don't know. Could be like family betrayal, could be friend betrayal, whatever it is. It just feels like you carry all these people with you, all right? And do you think they're giving you the same amount of time in their mind? I think not. I think not. I'm just gonna tell you what I get. I do get a lot of y'all. Okay, I think I'm channeling the singles right now. I feel like a lot of y'all are so burnt. Even if the right person came along, you wouldn't know to trust it. Even if your intuition was telling you it'd be a good person, you'd find a reason it's not. Well, they're probably this, probably got that, probably probably this, that. I feel like your trust problems have gotten to an all-time bad level. All your whole reading. If you're wondering why I'm saying all this, I'll show you why. 9 of Wands reversed, 7 of Wands, that's closed off behavior. 10 of Swords reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed. I even think if the right person came along for you, singles, you wouldn't even know to trust it. It could be Jesus Christ himself, and you'd find a flaw with Jesus. Too holy for me. Too holy. And holes in the hands too. Hair's too long as well. And I'm not a fan of the gladiator sandals, the gladiator yard sandals. You're ridiculous. So why are you coming to me about love? You come to me about love, but it seems to me like you're just too guarded, too defensive. All right. The point I'm trying to make is, I feel like even if the right person came, listen to me. I feel like if the right person even came along, you wouldn't know a good thing when you see it, because I feel like you're so jaded. Listen, I feel like you're so jaded. All right. No, Tom, I'm a trusting person. We'll be trusting somewhere else. Stop worrying about what's going on with me, what I'm saying on this channel. All right. Let's see. Let's pull you another spread. But I do get a lot of y'all like kind of being homebound and wanting to get out more. All right. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Y'all are funny. Anything else you want to tell Cancer before we go to the other spread? And y'all say that I don't read right. Some of you could have car problems or car issues, or make sure you're getting your car serviced to prevent issues like tires, air pressure, all that stuff. All right. That's how I don't have a car. Well, then what do you have to worry about? You don't. What do you have to worry about? The buses tire that you ride on? No, or the MARTA or the subway or whatever you don't have to worry about that. Why are you worried about me? But for ones that have cars and stuff, the immediate impression I got was make sure you're keeping service done on it. Make sure you're keeping the air pressure up. Make sure you're keeping it lubricated. All right. Who gives a shit? Why do you keep pulling these doom and gloom cards? Why do you keep pulling this doom and gloom cards? Thanks for the 70, Brick Girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to say something crazy, Cancer. Were you involved with somebody that was cheating on you or lying and cheating? It's giving me that indication that you were. Did that really have a negative effect? Like, is it still affecting you even though it's not around or it's not as prevalent as it was? Because you're coming up in this spread, you might have done 2 spreads so far. This is the second spread. This spread is talking about like something where maybe somebody wasn't committing to you or cheating or lying, or they were the cheating, lying, unfaithful type. All right. I think it affected you. Or who wouldn't be affected by that if that happened, right? Who wouldn't be affected? Some of you that still affects you, gotta let that shit go. I'm sorry, you still gotta let that shit go. And don't tell me that's not true, because it is. But you need to let it go. All right? Clarify that. Because this reading's saying a whole different thing. Let's see, here we go. It says emotionally immature, didn't know how to treat you, a disconnect, lacks presence. It was short-lived. So does that make any sense to you? If not, I don't care. I don't care. True love is worth the wait, it says. True love is coming sooner than you think. Look at this. It's in your future position. A lot of y'all, divine timing manifesting, true love is coming sooner than you think. It says worth the wait. The one you end up with will be worth the wait. You'll be glad you didn't settle when you end up with that. So I'm saying, who are you telling me I'm too loud? You still watching? All right, bitch. So I'm saying, some of y'all, what I get is, if this don't make any sense, don't make it make sense. Somebody needs to hear this. Why do you think you're so important all the time? What I get is, some of you were dealing with somebody that was choosing other people over you, choosing to spend their time with other people over you. When you meet the right one, they'll be worth the wait. You'll be glad you didn't settle for less, or to stick around with something because you wanted it, or you thought you wanted it. You'll be glad. All right. You'll have a hindsight is 2020 moment when this happens. All right. A lot of y'all are becoming like resistant to wanting to commit to things. Maybe you built up a wall. You don't even really feel like you want to commit to anything. You will eventually. All right. I don't care. All right. Let's go to your career and money spread, Cancer. I did you 3 spreads so far, or I'm about to go on the 3rd spread here in a second. All right. Let's go to your career and money spread. Let's see if it has anything else for you. Well, thank you, AM. Appreciate that. Okay. Let's do this. All right. What is coming up for a Cancer? Oh, that's my sign of money basically growing on trees for you. Not literally, obviously, but that means that money will be very abundant in your future. Some of you could sell something that makes money, or whatever you're going to be doing is in sales, or you may get a sales job of some sort making good money. I don't know if that makes any sense. Woo! I don't like that as an outcome, though. Now, this doesn't always mean literal job loss. You could hear about people around you losing their job as well. It doesn't have to be you. What I get from that is you may have a point where money may be very ebb and flow for you. I mean, who is it? Who money's ebb and flow for a lot of people, but for you, it's point. Why is job loss there? Before I say anything else, why is that there? Negotiate. some of you could change your job in the future. It may not be like a literal job loss. You may actually lose your job because you go somewhere else. All right. Some of you want to start. Some of you also may like want to quit a job at some point because you don't like the new rules or things they're like putting into action or the way they're treating you. Take that. You don't have to take that. All right. What I do get is a general increase in your finances. How's that general increase when it comes? Let's see. I'm acknowledging you, Miss Valerie. I'm hoping that some of you, something doesn't come up about the past that affects your job. If you know that has nothing to do with you, what I get is a general increase in money. Some of you, it's because of something you sell, or if it's not selling, you may find a job in sales or something that makes good money. All right, whatever that may mean to you. This isn't making no sense at all. Can I say something ridiculous? For a small portion of you cancers, I get some of you could get an insurance job where you sell insurance and make pretty good money, or something about insurance. I don't know. I lost it. Self-employed. All I can say for you is more money coming. I also want to tell you, self-employed, right now is not the time to hire any help. All right. Keep all that money to yourself. Hiring someone would cause you to have to pay for that. All right. Keep it to yourself. Keep the money to yourself. All right. All I got to say for you ones that are employed, I do get a general increase in finances, all right? I get a general increase in finances. But there may become a point where what you're doing no longer serves you, or you're going to want to do something else at some point, all right? So take what applies, leave the rest. I don't know what your reading was trying to say with that one. I don't know, all right? I do get some of you in your future possibly wanting to change your jobs, or a better opportunity comes along, all right? So I don't give a shit. Sorry, that sounds so insensitive. That's my way of getting away from the read because I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, let's go to Leo. Let me take me a little bit more of an energy shot. I just got a little bit of milk for the baby. A little bit of milk for the baby. Who's going to have a baby? Is it you, or are you hearing about somebody's news around you of pregnancy? I literally just got a little bit of milk for the baby. A little bit of milk for the baby. Like Sophia from... So... Some people be hearing news of a baby, just saying, whether it's yours or somebody around the family, all right, or a friend. I wouldn't get that for no reason. Thanks, Nadia. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Me too, Pam. I want a monkey, not a baby, says Pam. We got that in common. I couldn't deal with an actual human child, but I could deal with a monkey. No, I probably couldn't deal with that either, so who gives a shit, right? All right, here we go. Let's do this. There we go. Let's go. Leo, what's coming up for you? What do you need to know right now? 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 You want somebody to love you and they won't love you enough? I want you to love me. Let's here we go. We don't do that. Tyler's terrible. Fire air sign or a Pisces? You bitches gonna walk away from that. You're walking right toward a new connection. Okay, you're gonna walk away from a connection you've dealt with. That's what it's telling me so far. Either you're ignoring them or they're ignoring you, or somebody's gonna ignore. 2 of Wands reverse can be somebody that was like not being decisive or not making a decision about you. You may have felt like they were not making a decision about you two's connection. All right. Why the 2 of Wands here? Pissed off. You won't stick with them. You'll walk toward another connection. It says you're going to walk toward another connection. That's not going to be the one you stick with. I think they're going to keep being either. This could be you doing this to a cross watcher now, but I always read from the science perspective. Thanks, Nadia, for that. All right. And thanks, Brit Girl, as well. You won't stick with that one. Like, I don't get that. I feel like if you're making sense with this, because I feel like, like I said, this could have been you doing this to some cross watcher, like a Leo. But I'm going to say it from your perspective. If somebody was not making decisions about you before, and it would just enrage you that they were not being decisive about you or leaving you on hold, leaving you on red, whatever the case may be. We need to say that. Some of you, they ignored your messages at times or communication, right? Tell me I'm right, because I think I am. I feel like for some of you, if they were, let me say this again, if they were not making a decision about you, what would make them make that decision now? What would prompt them to do it now? If they weren't making it then, all right, you clearly had a connection with them. What was stopping them then? What would make them change now? Does a leopard change its spots? I think not. Can you teach an old dog new tricks? I think not. But like I said, for some reason, I feel like I need to address the cross watchers. Like, this could be a Leo doing this to you, and you're tuning in, hearing your story. Because what it's telling me is some of you, at this point, you're desensitized to their indecision. Like, at this point, maybe at one point it had offended you that they were being so indecisive about you. Now it's like second nature. You're like, okay, well, they just don't make this. Like, it doesn't even affect you really anymore. You're just literally just tuning in to hear this. Is that right? Well, I'm going crazy than a shithouse rat. That felt more channeled than what cards would tell me. Like, what cards would tell you that? So I'm saying that felt more like a channeled message than cards. What I get is, I just literally got in my head, their indecision may have offended you at one point or made you kind of mad that they were not. But I think at this point you're desensitized to it. It's like, really at this point you're just listening in on a residual storyline of residual energy at this point. Like, I'm just basically clarifying what you've already thought and felt, right? Who gives a shit? You're walking right toward another connection because you won't stick with that one. You won't be with it. How would that actually turn out? Let's ask. Instead of just taking my word for it, let's ask. How will that situation that I just described with indecision, how will that eventually turn out? I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it, folks. Eventually somebody's gonna make a big fat love offer and a big fat sex offer too. Like, it could be makeup sex, you two bitches screwing. I gotta stop with this bitches and whore. I gotta stop that. It sounds so demeaning towards women. That's all that watch it. They think it's toward women, but that's just my way of talking. But I call everything bitches and whores. But anyways, Alexa, turn on office lights. It's too dark in here. Okay. I don't like this outcome. That means they're gonna make another attempt to pull you right back in. Another attempt to pull your ass right back in. Here's my problem. What's stopping them from doing it now? So you gotta move on and possibly meet somebody else until they want you all of a sudden? Why won't they do it now? Don't give me a story. Actually, I want you to give me, I just asked you why, anyways. That was rhetorical, all right? What's stopping them from doing it now? So it takes you having to get away or possibly meeting somebody different or somebody else for them to all of a sudden want you? That makes no sense. Are they choosing between two people or are they just being indecisive about you? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, you know your story more than I would, all right? It says you're walking towards somebody else. But here's my problem. It takes you having to walk away or to meet somebody else for them to all of a sudden want you all of a sudden. Why can't they do that now before you walk away entirely? Why can't they do it now? You know what I'm saying? That's my problem. And ain't no excuses for that. Cross watchers, take note too. If you're watching in for a Leo, take note. You're not exempt. Why not do it now? Why does it take somebody having to literally walk away or disengage entirely for somebody to, oh, I want them all of a sudden? Why not now? That's my problem. I don't get, and there's no excuse for that. If you're making sense with this, there's no excuse for that. Okay, what else can you tell me? Give me a few more clarifiers for that. See, this keeps going in. Look, keep going through the cycle, keep going through the same thing. Wake up call, break the cycle, positive change. You got to stop feeding this monster, folks. But I'm not doing it no more. I'm just saying, I feel like they're going to make another attempt to offer you love, sex, whatever the case may be. But you've got to be the one that breaks the cycle. You can't keep being their bitch. You can't keep doing it. You got to stop feeding the monster. Because I do get a lot of y'all walking towards something better, to be honest with you. If this story's hitting you, you're walking towards something better, all right? Don't feed the monster, all right? I told you, I feel like I channeled that message. I feel like that was channeled, not cards telling me that. I felt like I was at this flow in me that is to tell you a certain message and stick with it. I don't give a shit. Let's go to your, you're walking towards something better. I'll tell you that. And cross watches, that applies to you if you're going through that with a Leo. So Okay, here we go. Let's go to your career and money cards now. Alexa, turn off Office fan. It's kind of getting cold in here.
Okay.
Alexa, turn upstairs temperature to 73.
The AC is set to 73.
Cold. It was hot when I first got in here. Now the sun's going down. It's getting cold. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. I got a few messages for you. That damn dog barking again. All right, here we go. All right. What I get is you may actually, okay, it's in the future position. This keeps coming out for a lot of people I'm noticing today. I'm noticing a theme here. Some of you may at some point find a job where you work from home or remotely. All right. Work from home or remotely. Then you got my new assets card. That also can mean some of you may have a big purchase on the horizon. A big purchase on the horizon, whether it be a home, car, business thing, who knows, right? You're all going to go through different things. But it's telling me in general, there's more bigger assets, bigger fish for you to fry in the future, and it comes with a big purchase, all right? Now, here's where it gets confusing. You got job offer and job search. For you one searching for a second job or another primary job, yes, you will get it, all right? That's what I feel. It will be offered to you. Or if you find that you want to change it up, I get some of you getting a second thing or another primary thing. Could be another primary thing. Some of you, a workplace environment may get too toxic. That could be what prompts you to want to find something else. Or you may get tired of seeing the same people. Now, for self-employed, what I get is you needing to hire help because business is going to pick up for you, or having to hire somebody to help you. All right, or assistant or something. All right, who gives a shit? I can't stop saying that. I can't stop saying that. Do y'all hear that dog barking? I can't stop saying that. You're funny, Cassandra Hernandez. I got a lot of different messages for you in this one. I would just say for you ones that are I have to go with two. Keep in mind, there's two sets of Leos, obviously, or two sets of people. Three sets usually. You have unemployed, employed, and self-employed, right? There's only three categories. There's no, there's no in between or gray area. So I would say for you for unemployed people, there are job offers coming. Just keep looking. Ones are coming. For you ones that with a job, like where you're employed by somebody, I would say you may get a second job or a whole nother job at some point. Some of you, what prompts you to leave at some point is toxic work environment. If not, just take what applies. For self-employed, I would say you're going to be needing help because business is going to pick up for you. All right. All right. So that's what I get. So let's go to Virgo. Thank for the 10, Kimberly. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now it's getting hot again, but I don't feel like going through I'm cold. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let me make sure I got battery power. Ooh, I better go get that battery. 1 second. I got to take a quick break. I got to go get my charger. Damn, I always forget that. I'll be right back. All right. Thank you so much for that 20 Coco Magic Tarot. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks again, Britt Girl. Thanks to everybody. Thank you. All right. Thanks for the ones that tune in. I appreciate you too. Okay, let's go to Virgo. I just got that scene from Mean Girls when she says, okay, well, you can walk home, bitches. Some of you that help folks out, you're going to stop helping people out. Like, okay, well, you know what? You're going to stop helping folks out. I literally just got, you can just walk home, bitches. All right. So some of you, that could be literal, that could be figuratively. Some of you are not going to be as much of a help to folks, all right, anymore. All right. So, okay, let's do this. So, Virgo. All right. Virgo, what's coming up for you? What do you need to know right now, Virgo? What do you need to know right now? That damn timer. Actually, I like that lighting better. I'll just keep it off. Screw it. Okay, here we go. It's that freaking timer. The 7 o'clock timer. All right, here we go. I'd stop spending and do more saving. There may be more spending than saving for you, all right, is what I feel. Stop making disastrous purchases or things you don't need, all right? Declutter your life. Some of that can mean literally getting rid of clutter or just getting rid of crazy spending, stuff you don't need. Stop purchasing it, all right? I'm also getting something about, now I'm going to say, okay. Some of you may be cutting somebody out that you were committed to, or you were trying to be with the person, but they just caused nothing but drama. I don't know, 10 of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. All right. You have one story here. All right. Oh, thank you, Brenda. You have one story here. That fan's about to go back on. I'm hot. Alexa, turn on Office fan.
Okay.
What I get is you may be, okay, I'm going to tell you what I get. First and foremost, first message I get, don't spend as much. Do more saving than spending, all right? If you don't need it, don't buy it. Think twice before you buy anything, all right? Then you got Queen of Swords reversed right below the card of no commitment. Some of you may be cutting somebody out that isn't committing or had a very non-committal vibe towards you. I'm going to clarify them in a second, but it says you're distant from them or you're distancing yourself from them. You're going to be distancing yourself from them. I get you not wasting your time on somebody anymore. This feels like somebody that, let's clarify. Instead of me sitting here trying to fill in the blanks, let's clarify. All right, here we go. Clarify this 10 of Pentacles reversed. Ex-lover, I just said something about you cutting somebody out. It could be somebody that's caused you grief or disappointment. I want you back. I realize some of you, they still want you back. I realize you're the only one for me. I don't want anyone else. Some of you, they were like being in this sounds like the damn reading that just did for Leo. This sounds just like the Leo read. What I get for some of you, you're going to end up finding somebody. This is just the Leo read rearranged. Oh my God. I said, what the 10 of Pentacles reverse is about. It says ex-lover. So there's some ex-lover that maybe kind of like was not committing. And then it says at the bottom of the card, it says, I don't want anyone else. Were they acting like they wanted somebody else? Or were they doing jealousy games and shit or trying to make you seem not important to them? Now they're regretting it. Could that be the case? Because I'm starting to think it is. Then right on top of that, you got new lover. So I would say for some of you, they're going to see you end up with somebody else, and that's going to make them jealous as hell. Or even if you don't end up with someone, I think in their theater of their own mind, they're going to think you're with somebody else. Like the thought of you with somebody else makes them like mad, even if you're not even with somebody. The thought of it makes them mad. And it says you're the queen of, I think you're the Queen of Swords reversed. You're cutting them out. Or you're not receptive to them anymore. I'm gonna predict this is the Leo read rearranged. I hate when the readings do that. It seems like I'm repeating stuff. And folks, let me tell you, sometimes you just can't help for them to repeat. All right. Some of you, they are a Leo for me to be, or I don't know. They may have a Leo placement because this is like the Leo read rearranged. I'll just keep going though. I think when you move on from them, you'll feel a sense of relief. Like, yeah, it may be hard to release it, or it was hard to release it. I don't know where you stand. But I think that really what you'll get from this is an energy of relief. Now, can I say something else? Some of you that live in, some of you a home situation, there could be a point where you think about moving. And then that's got in my head for some of you that live with someone, somebody may leave the living situation, all right, whether that's just a roommate or a family, I don't know. If I don't live with nobody, well, that ain't you then. Some of you could think about moving at some point, is what I was getting as well. I even get travels for some of you as well, all right? What else would you like to tell? I'm going to do you another story. But I do get there's a person from your past that may feel like they still want you and they don't want anyone else. I think somebody was acting like they wanted other things in the past. Now they appreciate you that you're moving on. They want to appreciate. It sounds just like a Leo read rearranged, just like it. I mean, it's like a clone of the Leo read. What other stuff's coming up for Virgo? Bye. Okay, here we go. How you been, Shannon, Sun, Moon, Virgo? I ain't seen you in a while. Okay, here we go. What else is coming up for Virgo? One second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, all right. Drama, show off, alone. Some of you were lowering your standards to an all-time low just to try to stay with someone or be with someone. You accepted the drama. You accepted their big-ass ego. Their ego, I'm telling you, their ego was bigger than the relationship you two had. It was big. It was bigger than the relationship. Some of you want to get a new car. You may have a new car in your future. All right, that comes out for a lot of people too. I've been noticing that. Ghosted. Some of you literally were ghosted. If not, I just get some of you trying to leave this behind. I feel like you were trying to be a part of a situation where their ego was bigger than the relationship you two had. All right, like you may have dealt with a lot of their like ego ways, egotistical ways. It says floss money, flex, and ego, cheapskate, tight with money. Some of them were very greedy too. This would really apply to the females that deal with males or people that deal with male energy. Like maybe they were good at first and started acting very leechy or very funky. Like they may have showed you a good side of, everybody always shows their best side at the beginning. Then, the true person starts to show. I feel like for some of you, they were really like, nothing but drama. It says drama, show off. And then the card of a lone reverse. What I feel is like some of you were sticking with it because you didn't want to be alone. And you were accepting less than. Some of you, they may have affected your money flow. And I'm not saying they were leeching off you money. What I'm saying is they may have affected your life. Like, you know how when something comes into your life, all you can focus on is that, and then all stuff goes to the other stuff goes to the wayside. Some of they really took you off your grind. You were more on a grind before you dealt with them. All right? Who gives a shit? I guess I'm saying. That's what I feel. Let's go to your career and money card right now. All right? Okay. Let's do this. Okay. What is coming up for career and money for Virgo, please? Debts paid. I get you being more debt free or not wanting like really being responsible with money. All right. Loan approved. How you gonna go from debt free to wanting to get loans? Something that's just saying a better credit score. I get a better, even if you don't get loans and shit, I always take loan approved as better credit score. All right. So some of you that pay off your debts or get debts paid off, it's going to benefit you a lot. Better credit score. All right. Lots of growth and expansion. You got great cards for the career and money. Growth and expansion in business and career things. I get or debts being paid or being debt free is in your future. I get a bigger credit score. Some of you got either a job offer coming in the future, all right? Or like, I'm gonna clarify that. It keeps coming out for everybody. I get more responsibilities in your future. Some of you may have a second job, or even if it ain't a second job, I just get you being really busy and making money in your future, all right? Take it as that. For the ones that resonate with a job offer, how's that going to, whatever it is, this new job offer, some of you may get a second job or a second source of income or create a second source, whatever it is, create an income for yourself or actually a job offer. And it's going to give you more money, obviously. All right. So I get a lot of y'all like either having 2 streams of income in your future, or your main stream of income is going to like start paying more, or you'll make more from that main stream. All right. I can't stop saying that. Yeah, you got payday right here. Look at that. I just looked at this card, payday. So I would say some of you, I like your career read better than I did the love thing. All right. What about for singles? Do you have a message for ones with no options? Before I go to the next sign, well, what do you want me to do? Your door's closed. You don't feel ready. What do you want me to do? You come here and ask me for about love. You're okay. Closed mouths don't get fed. I mean, I can sit and predict a lover all day and twice on Sundays. But if you're not open for it, what can I tell you that's going to change that? So I'm saying, so only advice I have to you is be open when it comes in. Otherwise, leave it up to stop asking me about it. So I'm saying, I hate to be rude, but stop asking me if you closed off. So here we go. Let's go to Libra. Okay, let's go to Libra now. Okay, let's go to Libra. Yeah, I like it like, oh, I need the dollars. Beat it up like a pinata. Why am I getting that song? Some of you can meet somebody of Spanish origin or deal with somebody of Spanish origin. Oh, I need the dollars. Some of you are going to be chasing the money, hustling, all right? All about the dollars. Who gives a shit? Let's go to Libra now. Libra. Okay, here we go. Okay. What is coming up for Libra? The Sun. Okay. 3 of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Swords. Some of you, job-wise, feeling unappreciated, all right? Trying to work your butt off, but still feeling like you're not getting the appreciation or the acknowledgement, all right? I get some of you having to give an ultimatum either to your job or to yourself, like, okay, if this don't start working out more, I need to do something else, all right? Seppi, stop being important for 5 seconds, all right? What 9 of Cups? Here we go. I get some of you also holding your feelings back from someone, like you love them, but you're giving them the silent treatment, all right? You do have emotions for them. I get you giving them silent treatment. I don't know why. It's not telling me why the silent treatment. Because of the 10 of Swords. They hurt the hell out of you, but you still can't help but love them. So you're just going to be silent from them. You're not going to feed the situation, but you still have this like remaining emotions for them. But they betrayed you or hurt you. I said, why are you keeping silence? It says 10 of Swords is why you're keeping the silence. All right? Thanks for the 10, Star Castillo. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, Mel. Thank you. What I get is, you know that saying, love them from a distance? Now, you may not consider what you have for them as love, but I do think you have a soft spot for them. If you come up as a Queen of Cups for them, all right? I would say you're going to love someone, but from a distance. Like, that's all you can really do because they've disappointed you time and time again. I still get something about your work. Like, at some point, could be around the summertime. It's almost like, I don't know if you give your job an ultimatum or if you give yourself one, like where you go, you know what, stuff don't change. I got to do something different. I still get something about that, like feeling unappreciated, unpromoted. You got my unpromoted, I didn't even know a word, but not promoted, not appreciated. You may start to feel like you're running on a hamster wheel with work and career things like, okay, if this don't change, like where I'm kind of drawing a blank is I don't know if you give your job an ultimatum necessarily or yourself. Like if this don't change, I'm done. I'm gonna actually clarify that. Why is that there? Some of it's because they're being cheap or not paying your worth. Clearly self-employed, this wouldn't be for you. Some of it's also due to this as well. Toxic work environment. You may get tired of the people too. Like the ass kissers at work or the ones that, you know, Something about your work may change, and it may be on the hands of you, like being tired of the lack of promotions, lack of the next step, lack of the funds, or feeling like you're not getting what you're owed. Some of you may feel this around spring and summer. Well, it is spring, but summer and spring, all right? Now, I want to talk about this love thing. It keeps saying some of you are keeping silent from someone, keeping silence, purposeful silence from someone you feel hurt by. So you may want communication with them, but you won't dare actually go out of your way to actually communicate. Like you're trying to love this person, or you have emotions for them, but you feel like they don't deserve any more of your love or any of your like actions. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to connect with this read. You know what just popped up in my head? You ever heard Can I Get It by Adele? I got that. When will you run with me like I know you wanna? You're the one for me and I'm counting on you. Okay, what I get is, I literally just got, when will you run with me like I know you wanna? I suddenly got that in my head. So you know this person wants something with you, but you wonder, when you gonna be a part of this? When you gonna do it? Fuck talking about it. Fuck the action or the thought of it. Bitch, when you gonna run with me? Because I know you want it. Something like, I'm not connecting with this read. It's starting to become muddled. All right. So what I get from that is whenever I get random songs, I would say for some of you, there's a person you pretty much, it sounds like the fucking Leo and Virgo read. What is with this repetitive thing? Like, I know you want me. Why are you not coming to get me? Why are you not showing the actions of somebody that wants me? Why are you not doing it? Like, you know you want it. What is stopping this person? I'm gonna get to the nitty gritty. What stops them? What is the challenge? What stops somebody from really coming forward? Let's see. Lovers reverse and Three of Swords. Let's hope there's not other people in this, or people influencing them. Ooh. Folks, I ain't connected to this read. But I'm gonna keep telling you what I get. You know, as soon as I lay that out, I got people influencing them. Unless somebody, they could actually have another person that stops them. We can say that. But I can also say what I got in my head was it could be people in their head about you. I.e., bitches adding their 2 cents when you didn't ask for a penny. Putting bugs in whores' ears. But if you know it's not that, I can easily say, because it says what's stopping them, Three of Swords. Three of Swords is the love triangle card. All right. Now we can take the easy route out and say, oh, well, maybe somebody else is involved. That's the easy way to say it. What I got in my head was maybe they were influenced by other people, or people downed you to them. And that influence, I'm not connected. I'm done. All right. But for the ones that make sense with that, I'm starting to think some of you people came in between you two. And it doesn't just have to be love triangle. What I got, not the cards. What I got was people probably adding their 2 cents when you didn't ask them for a penny. All right. Lord, I lost the thread on that read. I didn't connect to a damn thing. So if you made sense with that, then maybe that was more channeled for you. Maybe that's a message for you. But I felt so disconnected from that one. Now, the other readings I was feeling connected to. That one I didn't. All right. What else? Let's see what your career and money has to say. I feel so stupid for saying all that. So stupid. I hate going out of my comfort zone by saying odd stuff. But oh well. I gotta tell you what I get, not what you think I should be getting. I hate when people come to a reading, they think I should be saying something that they came to the reading expecting me to say, and I don't say it. I only say what I feel I need to say, not what you think I need to say. So, let's come up for Libra, please. Scorpio's next. That keeps coming out today, folks. I'm gonna actually say something about this in a second, not just for Libra, but everybody, because it keeps coming out. Give me 1 second. You have unexpected income. So you're going to find that either you're going to be paid more soon, like a bonus or a raise, or it's just money coming out of nowhere. All right. So unexpected income. For you ones that question if you're on the right path, you are. You're right where you need to be right now in this moment. All right. It says, I don't care how rocky things are. You're right where you need to be. All right. Some of you, I get you using creativity to make money, or taking your passion and using that to make money. For some of you, okay. A lot of y'all have a tendency to spend more than you save. Stop doing that, because you have unexpected income, and then right after that is debt. So some of you spend money before you even get it in your bank account, like you already have it spent in your head. Stop doing that. Focus on saving. I don't know why I keep calling people out on saving today, but it keeps talking about saving. Let me say something to all signs out there, not just Libra, because this keeps coming out, this whole background check card, all right? There may be stuff up. Now, obviously not everybody has a legal background where that would affect them. What I was getting was you may have people that try to bring you back to your former self. What I keep getting is you may have friends, family, or hell, coworkers that try to remind you of where you were at one point, but you're in a whole different spot. But they keep wanting to bring you back to the negative part of you or what you used to do. People try to bring up your past a lot. It's almost like they're just trying to hate, because that background check keeps coming out. It's like people are going to try to check you on your background because maybe you're doing too good, or maybe you're flowing in life, you're doing good things, all right? You're feeling good about yourself. And if it's not literally a background check that's going to affect your work thing, some of you, I feel like people are going to try to step on you by bringing up what you've done in the past. Not legal things, I'm talking about stuff you've done, or your shady parts of your past that may be brought up by people, all right? Who gives us? Well, actually, you should give us stuff. And that's not just for Libra, because what I'm noticing is a theme of that coming out for every sign, and I keep trying to look past it, but it keeps coming out. So I wanted to address that, all right? What else for Libra? And we're going to go to Scorpio. This keeps coming out too. A lot of y'all in y'all's future, you don't even see it yet, but you have a house waiting for you to buy it, or a car waiting for you to buy it, all right? Some of you have business waiting for you to buy it. Something's going to be bought in the future comes with a big key as the result of the finalization of the sale. Just saying, all right? So let's go to Scorpio now. Okay, let's go to Scorpio. Some of you are going to upgrade your wardrobe or clothes. I got that in my head. Doing something with your lips. Are you ones that are like feminine? You may want to plump your lips up. I don't know if I got plump lips. I don't know if you're getting something pumped into them, or if you're going to just try to do something with your lips. Who gives a shit, right? Thanks, Andy, for the 50. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let's go. What's coming up for Scorpio? Okay. But see, them big lips don't look good on people, though. It looks botched. I don't know, especially when it's on some frail-ass blonde white woman. I'm like, do you really think that's going to convince folks? Do you really think that's convincing? All right? You'd have a better chance of convincing me that pigs fly than you would to make me think that's your lips. Ugh. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. I'm sorry, but I think this is talking about letting somebody go. It's repeating today, folks. Letting a hoe go. Aries, a Leo, Sag. You got Scorpio. Well, you are a Scorpio, but you got the Scorpio card there. What is this about? You know what they're going to do? The one you're trying to release, they may actually try to invite you out, or try to be all cordial again. What I got immediately was the one you try to release will try to be cordial again. They could even try to invite you places or talk about things they want to do with you. All right. It could be a businesswoman, businessman, or somebody that is all about their money. What I got was the one you give up on may actually try to invite you out places, or to try to be cordial again. They may even go as far as to try to invite you places or talk about places they want to go with you, which means you may have a chat with them or a conversation. All right. Why is 5 of Pentacles here? No more chances. It's somebody that you've deemed as somebody you don't want to repeat it with. All right. You've already deemed them as somebody that's a lost cause. Sorry, it keeps repeating this message. Why is death here? Ready for love. You're ready for a new beginning in the sense that you're ready for somebody new that will appreciate you, All right, you're tired of these people trying to waste your time and repeat stuff with you. Some of you may have like a literal, like, you may have a tendency to always have people want you back that didn't treat you well. All right, which is apparently a theme in your life because it's really repeating that constantly. All right, what I get is them trying to. I think one way they'll come back is trying to go, like asking you to go places with them, or let's go watch a movie. It says movie night, so I'm saying that. But see, it tells me you've been trying to recharge from that. It says emotionally or physically drained, checked out, exhausted. So you're exhausted with it, and then clarifying the Five of Pentacles, which is the card of out in the cold. It says no more chances. Some of you feel like you don't want to repeat it with this person. You're done giving that a chance. You know what? I'm going to predict something for you. You may have exes you didn't even expect to come back, try to come back. Ones you don't even think of first when I say this. When I'm telling you this story, you may not even think of them the first thing. Maybe another one you're thinking of at first. But it could be ones you ain't heard from, that you ain't seen. Not saying now, I'm not saying it's not the one you're thinking of, but I do feel like some of you may have people that you don't even think about no more try to resurface. All right. Now, for the one, I would say for the one that you primarily came to this read for, if you did come to the read for this person, I get something about them trying to reestablish you two's connection by asking you to go out somewhere with them or taking you somewhere, or they'll talk about where they want to go with you. I don't know why I keep getting that. Then clarifying the out in the cold card is no more chances. Some of you just don't want to repeat it. All right. Some of you, they may have left you and all of a sudden wanting you back or whatever. I'm not connecting with this read either. I even feel like a lot of y'all ignored their bad ways before. Like you tried to see the good in this hoe, but like they kept just like totally pushing the bar further and further. All right. Because it says bad date and Two of Swords. Some of you ignored a lot of the negative things they had before. You would look past that because you really did have a genuine connection. Like I said, they kept pushing the bar in a bad way. Kept pushing it, and now you're just fed up. You don't want to repeat that. For me to keep saying you don't want to repeat it, they're going to ask you to repeat it. That's why why do you think I'm saying that over and over again? They're going to want to repeat it with you. And I think the way they're going to do that, they may actually ask you to go out or to come to see you, or they may just talk about places they want to go with you. I'm telling you, I'm saying that heavily. Because it says, somebody asking about, like it says, movie night, spending time together. I love being with you. We have so much fun. So they may actually ask you to go places or plan a date with you or something like that. I don't know why I keep getting that. I don't get stuff for no reason. That's what I've learned in almost 7 years of doing Tyler's Tarot. I don't get stuff for no reason. Let's do another story, or do you want to add to that, cards? Let's see. Okay. It says ignoring bad dates. That means that you literally, I don't know if you literally went on dates with them or if it's just saying you ignored certain things because you really felt connected, but they showed a lot of red flags and a lot of things you didn't like, but you would overlook it. All right. But they kept pushing the bar even further. All right. What other messages do you have for Scorpio? Give me 3 cards. Single, exciting time. A lot of y'all are going to start to get to a point where you want to be single or become single. Some of you that are single, you're going to start enjoying it. It says literally exciting time, single, and new love. A lot of y'all may get to a point where love just seems like a burden to you, like where it feels like you're going to start feeling like it's a chore or something that's like a part-time job that you don't want, because you're going to feel like singlehood, it makes you feel excited. All right. You may not feel that now, but for you ones, especially for you ones that feel terminally single, but I feel like for a lot of y'all are going to start enjoying your singlehood. Some of that's your way to finding somebody decent is not trying to force stuff to happen, because in your future you have new love. So it's kind of funny how this is telling a story. You know what I think I'm going to say to you? For you ones that you're not having no luck with love right now, your love life will start to pick up when you start to enjoy your singlehood. When you genuinely start, not because, well, Tyler said I should enjoy it. So like, I'm enjoying my love life. Tyler said I should. I'm enjoying it. Hey, family, how you doing? I'm single still. Tyler said I should enjoy my love life. I'm enjoying it. See, I'm enjoying it. Oh my God, let me go get some new clothes. I'm enjoying love, Tyler. So they ain't came in yet. I'm enjoying it though. Why? No, it don't work like that. I mean, when you genuinely enjoy your singlehood, that's when the love life will start to kick off. All right? Genuinely. Thanks for the 50, Andy Scorpicorn. Thank you so much. I love that name. Thank you. Thank you. So don't try to force yourself to enjoy your singlehood. It's gotta come from within. It's not because Tyler said you should enjoy it. Well, Tyler said I should enjoy it. So, woo, I'm having fun with my lover coming. No, it ain't like that. I mean, genuinely, when you don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck. Then that shit starts to kick off. I mean, when you get to a genuine spot of where you just don't give a fuck, is when it starts to pay off. All right. Okay, let's go to your career and money. Then we're gonna go to Sagittarius. I'm in the dark because the sun went down. That was natural light at first. Lupita, you're funny. So what can you tell me? 3,509 people in here. I gotta start staying off YouTube longer to get a damn big room like this. Wow, look at that, 3,500. Now, you have overtime, vacation, and receipts. Make sure you keep receipts for everything, tax purposes, or just keeping receipts. All right. Especially when you pay bills, keep those just in case they say you didn't pay it. All right. Keep everything, a file of everything. All right. Overtime and vacation. Some of you may actually acquire vacation time where you can take paid time off, or it's literally saying you may go on a vacation. All right. So you may plan one at some point or may be invited on one, who knows. All right. Now, overtime can tell me literally you may get overtime and get overtime and a half pay, or for you self-employed, I get some of you just really busting your ass and it's going to start paying off. You're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. All right. Anything else before I go to Sagittarius? If you have people competing with you in the work sense, I do think you'll overcome that. You may have jealous people around work, or even if you're self-employed, you may have like people that are like rival businesses jealous of you. All right. You'll come out on top is what I feel. Or even for ones that work for a place, you may have like rival coworkers. But I feel like you're going to be unbothered because I feel like you'll come out on top. All right. What I like it is you'll come out on top. All right. Who gives it? I can't stop saying that. Stop, Tyler. It's a tick. I can't help it. All right. So anything else? What about money flow? And we're going to go. Yeah, you'll have unexpected expenses. Some of your bills are going to start getting higher, like utility bills. Or you may find that bills that normally are cheaper, they become like a lot more. Well, it is summertime. You know, in the summer or spring and summer, bills start increasing like utilities and stuff. That says unexpected expenses. So look out for that. Then you got credit repair, which means that your credit score is going to go up or repairing your credit. All right. So, okay, let's go. Alexa, turn on office lights. I hate the lights.
Okay.
There you go. I like the dark, actually. Thanks, Andy. Thank you so much for that again. Thank you. Let's go to Sagittarius. Here you come again. Just when I start to get myself together. Oh, somebody's coming again. Oh, that don't sound right. Let's see. Here we go. Let's go. I'm so tired of this coming back storyline. So sick of it. So sick of it. Okay. Here you come again. The sun reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed. Told you somebody's coming back. Told you. Star card could be a Leo or an Aquarius. Possible Earth sign. Somebody you're not even interested in anymore. Like you've lost interest since the distance. Why the 5 of Pentacles reversed? Now all of a sudden they know that you're. See, this is repeating, folks. This is repeating. This is repeating. When I clarified the 5 of Pentacles reverse, I got somebody having a final decision. This is somebody that didn't really finalize it, or they didn't make a final decision before, or they kept you waiting for a decision. This sounds just like that Leo read. Folks, I think we're more connected than we give ourselves credit for. How does that keep coming out? And then the song I get on the top of my head is, here you come again, just when I was starting to get myself together. You walked right in the door and make me feel like before, something like that. I forgot. Here you come again, just when I start to get myself together. Look, I'm from the South. Go along with it. We know country over there, right? Bitch, so I'm saying. You know what's so funny? You got something new too. In your outcome, Knight of Cups. I always interpret the Knight of Cups as newish. All right. You're gonna have every bitch want you, people new and old. You're gonna start feeling like the flavor of the month, Sagittarius. Next few months, you're gonna feel like you're the flavor of the month. Like everybody's wanting you all of a sudden. And it's almost like these people that are coming around, you won't be interested in. You're gonna go through like a shift where you don't feel interested in nobody. Even people you think you should be interested in, you're like, why am I not interested? Watch. You're gonna think I'm crazy now until it happens. You're gonna come back and tell me I was right. You're gonna tell me I was right in the future. And don't tell me I'm right then because you didn't give me credit when I actually said it. You wanted to wait and see what happened. No, don't do that. Keep it to yourself. Again, let's go over this again. I get you even with new people. And you may think I'm crazy now, all right? You may think I'm crazy now, but I get even with new people. People you may think like, should I be into them? Why am I not like having that interest? Like you're gonna start feeling like you're not desiring people anymore. Like you may feel like, okay, I'm just not with it. Like even people that you think you should be attracted to, like, well, normally that would be right up my alley. Like it's what I feel like. I feel like you're gonna go through this like little shift where you don't really want nothing, want anybody. New or old. I know that sounds crazy. You know why I'm saying that? Because you're the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is disinterest or not interested. And then it's right before the love card coming in, the love coming in card. I get new or old, you're going to go, I'm not even really wanting that. You may just want to be left alone. I get you just want to be left alone. But I do feel, and it's so funny because I feel like you go through phases before where you do want attention, nobody gives it to you. But then when you don't want the attention or when you're okay with yourself, all of a sudden, here comes these people, new and old, all of a sudden paying you attention. Let's clarify. Where we go. I literally got the scenario of you like seeing people or people paying you attention in the next few months, and you going to yourself literally like, well, shouldn't I be into that? Why am I not feeling that zing, that flare? Wouldn't I be into that normally? Like you may find that what you found desirable is not as desirable anymore. Maybe it's because you're in this energy of just wanting to be left alone. All right? What can you tell me about this? Chasing you. What did I just say? People are going to be chasing you. I'm not going to just say new people. I'm going to say old too. Look. Chasing you. Baby mama, baby daddy's drama. You could deal with somebody that had a baby mama, baby daddy. All right, are they all your baby's mama, baby daddy? I don't know. Tell me how it applies. I don't know. What about your future? What is your future? What about singles in the future? How are they going to be acting? Let's see. Alone. Solitude, quarantine, withdrawal, contemplation, antisocial. Folks, don't tell me I'm not, like I ain't got an ability. I just said, did you hear what I just asked? I said, how are my singles going to be acting in the future? Look. I just said this. Want to be left alone. Don't tell me I'm not right. Some of you may meet people off social media as well, or connection through social media. Starting over, moving out. Some of you couldn't move at some point. Doesn't have to be. Moving on. I'm tired of this. All right. You won't compromise. A lot of y'all are going to be all up in your own energy in the next few months. All right. I don't feel like this applies to people that are in relationships. I don't see how that apply to you unless you want to leave your person. Otherwise, how would that apply to you? You see what I'm saying? I'm about to go turn my jacuzzi on to get it hot before this live's over. I really would like to have a hot jacuzzi to go get in after the live. I should have turned it on before. They're going to get mad at me after this free because I'm going to go turn it on. All right. I just feel like, Sagittarius, let me tell you what your next few months is like. You will have people pay you attention, but I literally get you going, I should be more into this. Why am I not? That's usually something I'd be into. I just get you wanting to be left alone. All right, from new and old people, what I feel. I even get people that you were so interested in at one point, all of a sudden them showing you interest and you're not even interested back anymore. It's like I just get you in a different phase in your life. You know what I'm saying? I get you in a different phase in your life. Let's go to your, I wish Alexa could turn on my jacuzzi. He said, the pool guy said, I can't make it automated because it's got too much of a breaker. The breaker's too small. He was afraid to make it. I asked him to make it automated. I wish. Definitely make me wish I had it. But he explained, he said, if you put all that on the same breaker, it could like pop or like burn or go wrong basically. He said, I just don't want you to have an electrical problem. And I took his honest advice. So I asked him, I said, can I make that automated where I can turn it on by voice or all that? And he says, we could do that. But he says, I'll be honest with you, the area that's down there in the pool area, the pool control area, like he was afraid to make it automated because too much stuff on the breaker. So I took his advice. He would know, he's a professional. So, all right, here we go. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Here we go. All right, you got payday, overtime, responsibilities. You're going to be very busy and making pretty good money. Some of it's because you're making overtime money, or just you, even if you're self-employed, put more money into your work. Sorry, more time into your work equals more money. All right. Deadlines, resign, performance evaluation. Some of you could get to a point where your job evaluates your performance. All right, they may put you on the spot. So make sure you're really paying attention to your work and doing it. All right. If you're self-employed, clearly that don't make any sense with you. All right. Then you got resign or retire. Some of you could go to a retirement, but for the younger ones, resign. You may want to try something different at some point. You may be tired of the pressure of your job. That obviously doesn't mean you have to leave. That's a free will thing. All right. But I get something about that. I'm just telling you what I get. I can only tell you what comes out. All I get in general for you is more of a pay, like more pay and more responsibilities. All right. So I get you being busy as hell in your future, but you're going to love that pay. So you may not mind being busy. So thank you, Blind Rebel, for saying that. Thank you. Thanks for the 20, Diana Galvan. Thank you. Thanks, Andy Scorpicorn. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's go to Capricorn. Actually, y'all mind if y'all can go down there with me? They're going to be so mad at me. I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this. He always talks. He never does the reads. Bitch, shut up. I do. All right. I got a life too, you know. But do this stuff before you go. Like, don't tell me what to do. You're not my mother. And I don't even pay attention to what she tells me to do. So why do you think that you're going to have a special corner on the market? All right. So don't even try me. I would love to have that warmed up by the time I get done. That way I ain't got to wait for it to warm up after the live. Let's see. I wish it was automated, but he told me, he said, I can't automate, or he says I can do it, but he says that's going to be a lot of energy on the breaker and it could cause electrical issues. I said, never mind then. All right, here we go. You know, my whole house is automated. Every room in this house is automated. Oh, I changed the light bulbs, by the way. It's brighter out here. 1 second before we go to Capricorn. I don't care if they get mad. I don't care. They can't sit and tell me what to do. All right. Now, look. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go turn this whore on. See, I got my little solar light out here. This is the monster. This is the monster. Oh, let's see. How do you forget? I always forget because I don't use it that much. That skimmer, pool spot on. Just put it at. I don't like it too hot, so 100. It goes all the way up to. That's too hot. I just keep it at 100. So that's warming up. And then we turn the lights on. I'm gonna turn the bubbles on too. Let's see. I decided to, and this is where you turn the bubbles on. And that makes it bubble. You wanna see it bubble before you go back? Y'all don't give a fuck, but I do. And this is, let's see. There's the bubbles. All right, here we go. Let's go do Capricorn now. I got to get a new table and chairs. That came with the house because believe me, I would have not chose that cooler. So here we go. All right. Okay. Yeah, I wish it was automated, but I'm not going to sit there and have no house fire just to have automation. All right. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the girls were bundled together. Let's see, we go. All right. Watch, they'll say I was showing off with that one. Some lady had called me out, and somebody else's page said, all he does is show off now, shows off his tacky house. But bitch, it's a tacky house you can't afford. All right? Literally, I saw somebody said, he can't even afford that tacky ass. Or no, he didn't. No, she said, I'm assuming it was a she. She goes, all he does is show off that tacky pinball machine and that tacky house. Well, bitch, it's a tacky house you couldn't afford. All right? Okay, here we go. All right. Capricorn, let's go to you now. Capricorn starts at 1 hour and 52 seconds. All right? No, 1 hour 52:30. All right, here we go. All he does is show off that tacky, bitch. I didn't have this stuff to show off at one point. I was staying in hotels for years. Instead of worrying about me, elevate yourself. Worry about yourself. Stop worrying about me. See what I'm saying? Here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's do this. What is coming up for Capricorn? And it kills me when they bitch about me talking, when they can just watch the playback and just click on the timestamps. That kills me. Here we go. What comes up for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know? Yeah, this is a giant house, 3,000 square feet. 4 rooms, 3 bathrooms, game room, movie theater, giant kitchen, giant living room, giant garage, 3-car garage. Let's see. Oh, I love your read already, Capricorn. Money is going to be galore. You bitches. That's right. That's news to your ears, ain't it? I'm sorry. That's music to your ears, isn't it? Isn't it? So I'm saying. I love your read. Absolutely. Why am I just got in my head celebrations around money or the money that's being made. So I don't know if your money is increasing. I don't know if it's raises coming along. I don't know if it's something selling good, whatever it is, whether you're self-employed or not. I don't know. Y'all all are in different things you're all in different categories in life. I can't pinpoint everybody in one sentence. I love your read. I also get most of you being single or becoming single. I'm sorry, you got my single card with the unrequited love card. Some of you may have been a victim of unrequited love. Why is your future saying true love? Let's ask. Upright if it's somebody new, reversed. It's new. New upright. You weren't meant to stay with them, or you're not meant to stay with them. You got bigger things in your future. You're going to meet somebody that treats you, that appreciates you. And don't disrespect me by saying that's not true. You know what's so funny? Right on top of the unrequited love card is the 9 of Pentacles, which is about singlehood. You may have experienced a lot of like a big duds. Like, it's almost like unrequited love. All right? Thank you, Nina. Unrequited love. You may have felt like the love you was given was not returned to you. All right, is what I feel. Was not returned to you. Right? See what I'm saying? The time they're right next to me. We'll go be with them and stop worrying about me. I don't read coupled people. That's not, why are you watching me for? If you're with the person of your dreams and you're in the Bahamas rubbing each other with coconut oil and up the ass and all this stuff, why are you worried about me? Why are you so worried about what's going on with me? That tells me if you're watching me and you have somebody in your life that's right next to you, there's something that you're insecure about. Why would you be watching this? Why would you be watching this? Would you go to a therapist if you were having great mental clarity and feeling great? No, probably not. Would you go and get depression meds if you were feeling wonderful and happy? No. So why are you coming to tarot if you're so happy? So I'm saying? So what I get is you being single, but in I won't say enjoying. I won't say enjoying it. Now I feel like that's a little bit of a stretch. I feel like it's more so like acceptance of it is what I feel, or becoming to accept it. being calm about it, temperance, 9 of Pentacles, all right? You know what's so strange? In your future is true love with a new person. Because I asked if it's new, upright, old, reverse. It came out with new. I'm going to predict in your future you end up with a Gemini or a Pisces or a water with air. And you don't know them. You don't know them. Stop trying to do the math. It could be, nope, there's no could at Tyler's Tarot. There is no could. I said new. But no, I just met somebody new that you don't know yet. Well, can you at least describe it? I will, but give me a goddamn second. So I'm saying, am I having a conversation with somebody in my head today? No wonder people think I'm crazy. Describe who they're, how will they know when they've met? Who is their future boo thing? I guess I'm gonna do you a future boo thing. Who is their future boo thing, and how will they know when they met the person they're gonna be with long term? You'll know. Your intuition will kick in immediately. They could even be psychic or intuitive, or your intuition will kick in about this bitch. See, it says the universe is guiding. The universe is guiding you. Can't barely see it because of the white background, but the universe is guiding you. Follow your intuition. You'll know immediately. You'll sense it. You'll feel it. How else will they know? Oh, I know. Okay. You know what's so funny? You're not gonna like me, Capricorn. You know how you know who your future person is? They play the victim a lot. You know what I mean? Damn, thought it was good until you. Will you listen to me? Do you think everybody you're gonna meet? Do you think that even think it, you need to honestly think logically and stop trying to rely on fantasy? Do you even if you find the perfect lover, everybody has flaws. I'm gonna tell you what their flaw is. They like play the victim. One thing that they come in, you'll know immediately because you'll feel it, right? But then one thing you'll start to notice is they're talking about their past connection, that they were ghosted, lied to, rejected. It says how you will know is because of ghosted and rejected. They come in with this like, and I don't think they're bad, but I think one thing that may kind of turn you off, and this is your future person, and you'll know it, you'll feel it, you'll sense it. You'll have that feeling of like, oh, this is the one. But the one thing that really makes them stand out, and what will have you in your head going, this is the person Tyler talked about. They come in playing a little bit of a victim, like, yeah, I was rejected. My past girl or past guy just totally like ghosted me, left me behind. You'll know. You may not like what I'm telling you, but I'm telling you what I get. They almost seem closed off at first. You're going to have a little bit of, you know what? Nothing that's worth having ever. You never, stuff that's worth it is worth fighting for, right? This one's going to give you a little bit of a pushback because you're going to feel like they're kind of closed off. I'm telling you, you're not going to like me after this. But it's your future lover. But I'm telling you, the one thing that's going to throw you off is their victim. Like they come in playing like they've been done wrong, all this stuff. So I'm saying, so you may not like that, but I think this is not for me to tell you, oh, you should fall in love with this. This would be your perfect one. This is me telling you how to know what to look for when you meet them. You'll know that those certain signs are to look for. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. All right. You may even meet them through work, or one thing you two will talk about a lot is work. So look out for that. You may not like that, but I got to tell you, I just described your future boo thing for you. So I gave you 2 reads in one. What you need to know right now and the future boo thing, all in one read. All right? I'm so pissed off. Not because you're a read. I get so tired of people that watch me and have connections and wondering about, it just pisses me off. What else do you want to tell Capricorn? Like I'm the damn Dalai Lama and I know every goddamn thing. I don't know everything. Is he even still alive or not? I don't give a shit. I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean that disrespectful. Like I have nothing against the Dalai Lama. It's just that's a tick of mine saying I don't give a shit. I say it all the time, every day, even when I'm not online, I say it. Like the other day, I was watching National Geographic about the life of Jesus and this Bible thing about, and the whole time I was going, I don't give a shit. Like, and Jesus and Mary and all this stuff. It was talking about like the resurrection of Jesus. I don't give a shit. That's just a tick I have. I can't help it. All right. It's really a tick. I can't help it. All right. So I was watching National Geographic Bible stories and I kept saying it. I was like, Tyler, stop. Here we go. Let's do this. Okay. What else is coming for Capricorn? What else is coming up for Capricorn? Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna have to go off because I know you're not gonna believe a word I say. Y'all don't believe nothing I say until the stuff plays out. All right? And I'm gonna go off again. In your future is marriage material, exciting times, and having a baby. Listen, and don't sit there and tell me you can't have you can't have one. Why are you worried about me? Capricorn, I think you may meet somebody of marriage material. But I feel like you know how you're gonna know who your future big time lover is? You're gonna feel like they're not the right one. You know how and I keep getting this. I don't know why I keep getting it. You got marriage material, exciting times, and having a baby. Disregard the baby thing. That just means it's going to have a lot of growth to it. And maybe there's a marriage potential with this person coming in. But I keep feeling like the person that you're going to end up with, you're going to think at first they're not your type, are not the one because of certain things they have. Because it says literally right here, the only negative card is it says, I don't feel like this is going to work out. We may not be a match. The person you end up with, you won't think is a match. You'll think it's a mismatch. But that's the one you're going to end up with. Yes. You may even have children with them, or they'll have a child. Who knows? Maybe they talk about children. It could be as small as them just talking about like wanting children. Who knows? You know, it's all going to play out differently. So I'm saying, I keep feeling like the person you end up with, you won't think is your type when you meet them. You won't. You be like, I think that even your first impression will be, I don't even think this is going to be anything. Like I'm definitely not into this. Watch, you're going to be very humbled. All right, is what I feel. I know you think I'm crazy right now. I just feel like, you ever heard of that saying, opposites attract? You may meet your opposite, and that will be the person you end up with. All right. Tyler ain't connecting. Well, I don't give a damn if you don't think that. I feel like your next person may be marriage material. It literally says that. But I'm starting to think, don't go into the future with this fairy tale idea of love. You will not have the your love will not start off as a fairy tale. It'll be actually the opposite. You'll think, this is definitely not the person for me. Like, this definitely ain't gonna work. And they may even have like victim type mentalities, talking about their former lovers and all this stuff. But I feel like you'll end up with the person. In fact, it could even go as far as you having children with them or having a family with them at some point. I'm just going to say that. I don't care what you say. That's what I feel. You can deny it, whatever the case may be. All right? Okay. Let's go to what can you tell me? What can you tell me? I love this card right here, Capricorn, your money and let's see. Some of you may negotiate higher pay, or your next job could be more higher pay. Oh, I didn't mean to say next job. That means you could have another job that, or at least the offer of one. What I get is you got money tree. All right. You're on the right path. Some of you are on the right path for more money. All right. So don't think that you're not don't think that you're on the wrong path. You're definitely on the right path. And I feel like there's more like money in your future. All right. Yeah, I keep saying growth, expansion, money. All right. Now I'm gonna go into 3 different categories real quick because we have employed, self-employed, and unemployed. All right. So for self-employed, message I got for you is more clientele, more money, more growth with your business. All right. So business will pick up. For ones that are employed by someone else, I feel like overtime, or you may do more overtime, or they may ask you to. They may put more responsibilities on you. They may give you more pay for that responsibility. All right. Maybe another position. Who knows? Then for unemployed, I just get, if you're not looking, you need to be, because I feel like there's definitely a decent opportunity coming along. All right. What I feel. Anything else? And then we're going to go to Aquarius. Okay. Well, this is another. Okay, here we go. Now, some of you that work for a place, they're going to review your performance or evaluate your performance. So make sure you're staying on point at work, because I feel like they're watching you like a hawk. And if they see you doing good, that'll benefit you in the end. I even get some of you getting more benefits, like coverage and all that stuff as well for some of you. All right. Okay. Let's go to Aquarius now. Okay, let's go to Aquarius. Okay. Okay. Lord, these reads. I'm gonna do Pisces tonight, or no, if I don't get the Pisces tonight, I will first thing in the morning. They've been bitching at me all freaking the last few days about their reading not being done. No, I'm not hiding anything. I'm hiding my baldness. That's what I'm hiding. All right. What the hell are you hiding on your big ass? What you got on? What you hiding, bitch? You ain't got a picture up. All right. Your big jelly rolls. Probably built like a refrigerator. You probably shaped like a gallon of milk. Talking about what am I hiding? What are you hiding under them fat rolls? Twinkies, all right? You got a Twinkie storage under that love handle, those love handles? What you doing? Still worry about me, all right? Okay, here we go. Let's do this. I can say fat jokes because I'm fat, all right? Fat people can talk about fat people, all right? All right. Let's go to Aquarius now. Okay, let's do this. Let's go to, okay. Thank you, Suzanne, thank you. All right, what is coming up for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know right now? Lisa, quit being important. It's not my fault that your mama and daddy didn't make you feel important, but it's also not my responsibility to tell you you're important. You're not important, all right? You're just trying to be important, and I'm not going to I gave you 5 seconds of importance, but that's it, all right? Now have a good one. See you. Bye, all right? Okay. What's coming up for Aquarius? Let's see. Aquarius, I done told you about this damn player. They're a liar. They're not truthful. Or either you're not truthful with them. Right off the bat, Ace of Swords reverse, King of Wands reverse. Could be a fire sign, air. I done told you. Don't be played by this hoe or this whoever they are. Don't be played by that. Because I remember telling you this about this person before. All right? They could be at a distance from you physically, or they're acting distant. I don't feel like I know. Somebody's a fire, Cancer. Hey, let's see. Here we go. 10 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Singles, I get you staying single for a bit. I know that keeps repeating, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you a big love thing's coming when I don't see it. If you're dealing with someone that's a player, okay, King of Wands reverse. Anytime that's the used car salesman type. Not saying they're literally a used car salesman. That's my sign of they'll sell you a dream, but you'll end up with a lemon. So whoever this person was, I think they may have sold you on a dream, or they made it seem like they were the perfect person. They're not. They're not. And I want to say for some of you, they've hurt you before, and they may hurt you again with that 10 of Swords being there. All right, Cancer, fire sign, air sign. I don't like this read. Well, I can't help what comes out, folks. You complaining to the wrong one. Here we go. Can you clarify this King of Wands reversed? Bay vacation. Could be somebody you talked about going on trips with. They could be at a distance, or they talk. I don't know if they thought about going on trips with you, or if that was mentioned. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. What would bay vacation have to do with that? Somebody they're trying to start over. They may be trying to move on from you, and they're still picking up in your energy. What the hell is this talking about? I'm so lost in your reading. Why is this 10 of Swords here? You got the player card and the 10 of Swords? You're special. You know what hurt you the most? They made you feel special. When they were good, right? Right? Why would 10 of Swords be clarified by you're special? I think what makes you feel so hurt by this is how special you felt when it was good, right? Right? I mean, I'm right. I know I am. I think I am. I feel like what betrays you or what hurts you is how special you did feel when it was good. That hurts. You would have loved for that to continue, correct? Thanks, Sienna, for the 15. Thank you. I don't like the King of Wands reverse. In fact, that's my least favorite card. Even upright, I don't like the King of Wands. Like that's somebody who's very, very like, they usually sell you a dream and you'll end up with a lemon. It's like the used car salesman type. not literally like a used car salesman. That's my way of saying their behavior is like a used car salesman. Like, well, make it seem like they're perfect, like they're great. They seem genuine, then they turn out to be a dud or a fake or a phony or a fraud. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Air sign comes up, but then Cancer comes up as well. That is so strange to clarify the 10 of Swords. And then it tells you, and I said, why is there hurt there? Because you're special. So they may have made you feel like when it was good, it was good. You felt really special. You felt like the luckiest person. But then it went sour. I think that's what hurt you the most. You miss feeling good. You miss when they've made you feel good, right? I may not be connecting. I don't know if that's somebody you ended it with or you're on the verge of ending with. I don't know. I don't know where you stand with this person. All right. What is this person's future actions towards you? The Emperor reverse, that's Aries energy or Taurus. Knight of Cups reverse. Very stubborn, very arrogant. Could think really too highly of themselves. I don't get them doing much towards you. I get them being very self-absorbed. What is their intentions? Three of Pentacles and Empress. I won't say all their intentions are bad. They may have an intention to like work this out with you, grow with you, but I feel like they're too stuck in their ways, or they're just not willing to change. This is somebody that doesn't like to change themselves. They're very self-absorbed. All right. They say that road to hell is paved with good intentions, correct? Because I feel like their intentions are not all bad. I just feel like they let their own selves get in the way between you two. Now, it could be love triangle. I ain't gonna say talking about a love triangle. I feel like for some of you, their arrogance, they don't like change. They just really self-absorbed is what I feel. But I do get they're genuinely attracted to you at the same time. I can't say that they're not. And I can't even sit here and say that all their intentions are bad. I just feel like they're sabotaging this. They sabotaged it, folks. They're not willing to change for you two to get to the highest place you could be. So I'm saying, a crosswatch, don't say that apply to you unless you're the dick, all right? I don't know. I think I've just totally missed the mark on that read, but some of you will make sense with it, I guess. All right? Let's go to your second portion now. I don't know why I do that. Tell me I'm right, because I always look back at that when I watch it back and cringe. I'm like, why did I say that? It makes it look like I'm egotistical. I'm not. Actually, I kind of am. Bye, see you. Have a good one. All right. What else do you want to tell Aquarius? Anything other than that? Then we're going to go to your work and career cards. Anything other than that? Knight of Swords reversed. King of Cups reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. What in the hell is going on? Love just is not working out for you, is it? It doesn't go in your favor. What is your advice? Let's see. Because that was a freestyle reading. It still come at reverse. Let's see. You have any advice for Aquariuses out there? Some of you could try to compromise with that or work it out. I would just say for some of you, tread lightly. Look, I told them. Some of you about to get a message, mail, or just who does mail anymore? Hell, the messages, messenger. All right. Some of you, it's actually letting you know, when you deal with this, communicate very effectively. Like, be very straightforward with them. Be very straightforward. Some of you, for that to say forgive, it says forgive, work it out, compromise. Some of you, you can take that as advice, but I would just say communicate very effectively. Like, if you deal with that, be straight up with what you want and what you won't accept, what you will and won't accept. Be straight up, all right? Get it through their thick fucking skull where you stand is what I want to tell you. That's my advice. Or crosswatcher, vice versa, all right? Otherwise, I don't know what else to tell you. All right. Let's go to your money and career deck. Okay. All right, here we go. What can you tell me about Aquarius's career and money? How will the money and career be? Budgeting. You're going to be very focused on saving your money or not spending as much. That keeps coming out for everybody. I'm not kidding. I'm shuffling the hell out these cards and it still comes out. A lot of y'all, you're going to be running around like a chicken with its head cut off. All right. like doing a whole lot of different things, running errands, working. You may feel overwhelmed. Look, you're all about saving money. I get a lot of y'all either opening a savings account, or if you have one, you'll put more in it. All right. You're going to be all about saving that ass some money. Look. Shopping clearance, or just spending as little as you can. All right. Why is unemployment here? If it's not literal unemployment, what could it be? Overtime. Some of you may feel like a job gives you too much responsibility, but doesn't like match the pay you think you deserve for all that responsibility. You may start to feel like that. Maybe you'll have to call them out or have to do something about it. Some of you, unemployment could be a thing. Don't take that as literal. I don't always take that as literal. So I get a lot of y'all budgeting, either opening a savings account, or if you have one, putting more in it, like putting way more back. All right. Some of you, it could be advising you to put your money in a savings. All right, is what I feel. What else you want to tell Aquarius? I'm going to go to Pisces. What else would you like to tell Aquarius? Okay. That keeps coming out too. You know what I just got in my head? Some of you for you ones that work for a place, you're going to feel like a sense of favoritism at your workplace, like they're only giving promotions and raises to the people that other than you, like you're like there's favoritism, or like they're like trying to, like, I don't know why. And it says unemployment again. Some of you at some point, if you do end up leaving a job, some of you could be unemployed, or they could get rid of you. But the way I get it is, some of you may get tired of a job at some point because you feel like there's favoritism, or like when it's time for progress, they always give somebody else the progress and not you. All right, something like that. I'm gonna stick with that. Now for self-employed, I don't know how that could apply to you. I feel like that's for ones that work for a place. So take only what applies and leave the rest. All right. Let's go to Pisces now. Thanks for the 14, Samira. Keep in mind, when I say something about quitting something, that's free will. You don't have to quit anything. But maybe I'm just picking up on a frustration you have. I mean, you have to literally quit. All right. Okay. Let's go to Pisces now. Pisces, what's coming up? Okay. What does Pisces need to know right now? What is it that Pisces need to know right now? Slugs. I hate those things. Slugs are nasty. Like, ugh. Well, thank you, Janice. Here we go. Thank you, Janice. Actually, what do you need to know right now? Let's see. Queen of Wands reversed. Two of Wands reversed. Moon card. Now, right off the bat, I get something about a fire sign or a water sign that you're ignoring, or they're ignoring you. Now, Queen of Wands reverse can be a mean boy, mean girl. Maybe they had very mean antics. All right. Some of you may have felt disrespected. Some of you, they felt disrespected by you too. All right. Queen of Wands reverse. Lovers. Okay, this is already telling a story here. Knight of Wands reversed. A lot of reverse wands. What I get is you may have had a very on and off connection with this person, or a very in and out connection. All right. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? Clarify that Queen of Wands reversed. Ace of Cups. Whoa. You know what I get? This person actually has a lot of emotions for you, but they act like they don't. I feel like their way of showing emotions to you is by being disrespectful or mean. I know that sounds crazy. I'm not connecting with this read. If you ever felt like shaded or I connect with this read. Somebody that has love but expresses it in not such a loving way. Like, I feel like it's somebody that may have been kind of nasty or disrespectful. Ooh, I don't like this. Fire, water. Gemini is here too, but Sagittarius is here with the Knight of Wands. Ooh, right, connecting with this. Sorry I keep saying that, but I feel very uncomfortable right now. It says they have emotions, but they don't act like it. Queen of Wands reversed, but the Ace of Cups is there. Some of this person doesn't act like they have emotions. They act like they just don't really care. Why is the Two of Wands reversed here for? Hierophant reversed. That translates to somebody that was ignoring you, not making a decision about you. You may have felt like they were not committing to you. The Queen of Wands reverse is like usually nasty, spiteful person. So they may have acted very nasty or spiteful or mean, or that could have been you towards them. It could go either way. But let me clarify it. Let me throw some oracles on it. Can you tell me what is this about? What is this trying to address? Side piece. Some of it was a love triangle thing, or they were like two timing. All right, could have been that. It says side piece. Then I got work overload. Some of you, they let work stress them, or they were very work focused. I'm not sure what this is trying to say. I'm lost. Okay, instead of talking about this, what's going to end up happening? What is the outcome for these two? I'd love to just know what the outcome is. The devil reversed. King of Pentacles upright. Emperor. Some of you actually could resolve this with this person. Some of you could resolve this. I don't know if through a conversation or through just like working it out. You could. I mean, that's in the outcome. That can happen or not happen. Who knows? You never really know, really. Thanks, Christine, for the 2. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, Samira. This could actually work out, or you two could get to a mutual standing. All right, and that's what it's telling me in the outcome. A less toxicity and more of stability is what it's telling me. So somebody may come correct toward you, or you may come correct toward them. But you know what? You're the first card of this deck. You have to keep in mind, Queen of Wands reverse is a nasty, spiteful, mean boy or mean girl, right? Now, I don't know if you were acting mean toward them or they were acting mean toward you. But here's what I keep getting. You don't think I'm crazy. What I get is beneath whoever the mean person is or the disrespectful, whatever it is, whoever that person is, I feel like that's a facade. It feels like they truly have emotions within. I kept getting that they have emotions, but their way of showing it is not that of a really pleasant experience, is what I will say. Whether it's they don't express it or they just act very nasty, vengeful. That's what I get. I got to tell you what I get. I'm going to say something ridiculous. Somebody's love language may be that they treat the object of their affection mean. Like ignoring everybody in the room but you. Or sorry, I'm going to try to give you an example. I'm not saying, okay, let me give you an example. You ever had a crush before? And when you walk into a room where your crush is, you'll talk to everybody but that crush. Like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you? So I'm saying, or let me give you another example. Like, I don't know. I ain't got no more examples. I just feel like for some of you, they were acting very nasty, spiteful toward you, mean to a degree. I ain't connecting with your read it all Pisces. Only way, if you connect with this, then you're lucky because this is all over the place. I feel like somebody showed their main nasty side, but truly beneath all that facade is a lot of emotions, all right? Because it says Queen of Wands reversed, but then clarifying it, Ace of Cups upright. So there is love there, emotions there, but they act very nasty about it. All right, whatever the case may be. Some of you, they don't like having emotions. I'm done. I just totally embarrassed myself in front of thousands of people. And to think more people want to watch it once it's posted, that's just embarrassing. Embarrassing. I'm going to do you a second story. Embarrassing. Okay, here we go. Okay. What else can you tell Pisces, please? What else can you tell Pisces, please? Let's give me 3 or 4 cards. Then we're going to go to your career and money. All right? 3 of Cups, that's reunion, dating in it. Singles, you'll be dating soon, but you got to be more open. 9 of Wands upright. 9 of Wands is not an open card. That's my dating. Singles, I would say, you could actually date someone soon. It says, be open. So that could be telling you, like, don't be afraid to be open. A lot of y'all have gotten to where y'all just don't like being open. It's okay to be a little open. Let them in a little. When you do find somebody, let them in a little bit. All right. You fear rejection, don't you? You're afraid. It's sad that you let fear take over. False evidence appearing real. Fear. You've let that control your life. Oh, does that like I don't, Then you know what you may do as well? I think you act like you're not interested in people that you actually are interested in, because it says 3 of Cups, rejected friends with benefits. You know what, Pisces? You may have a tendency to shoot yourself in the foot in love. I'm not saying all you've dealt with perfect people. I'm not saying that. What I will say, the impression I get is you could have turned down some good people before and don't even realize it because of your fear. Or it's probably letting you know, hey, in the future, don't let fear dictate everything in your love life. All right, you gotta stop that fear of being vulnerable and open. I'm sorry, I gotta tell you what I get. I think a lot of y'all fear rejection. You may have abandonment issues, trust issues. I mean, you don't really these days, but it's emphasizing it, all right? For me to be calling you out on this, that means to tell me that you may have a decent dating option in the future, especially if you're single, and maybe just kind of be receptive, all right? Or at least act like you're receptive. Fake it till you make it if you have to. I don't give a shit. See what I'm saying? Now, for a small portion of you, there may have been somebody you were dating that friend zoned you and you felt rejected. All right, that really hurt you. If not, I just get for some of you, you tend to reject people or like push folks away because you're so afraid of rejection yourself, or you have a lot of fear. You push folks away. Who gives a shit, right? Watch out for that. Don't push away the right one. All right. Let's go to your career and money now. I'm ready to go get in the jacuzzi, damn it. It should be warmed up by now. Because Vegas is Alexa, what's the temperature outside? Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 76 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Tonight, expect a low of 61 degrees.
Okay, here we go. What's coming up for? Thank you. Thank y'all for all the compliments. I appreciate that. That keeps coming out for every single person out here. I just got some of you paying off taxes, all right, or just debts being paid off. So some of in your future, that's also my card of increased credit score. So some of you are going to really get financially, not saying you're not already, but you get financial responsibility and debts being paid off, all right? Some of you got vacation in the future. So some of you, there's a vacation or a trip coming up for you, all right? Or that could be paid vacation, who knows? Debt paid, here we go. Why am I getting some of you getting debts paid off or focusing on paying off what you owe? All right, being debt free is what's going to make you happier or more like mentally stable. All right, some of you, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. It says follow up. Follow up on what? If you're owed money, follow up with it. Or it also could be saying for some of you, when you pay off bills, keep receipts for those bills in case they say you didn't pay it. I got that before, but I'm getting it for you too. Some of you make sure you're paying stuff before the deadline. That could be a penalty for that. It says deadlines and unexpected income. You know what? As well, I get a new wardrobe or clothes for you in the future. It says vacation and dress to impress. Some of you may get clothes for a trip, or it's just saying some of you may go and get some new wardrobe, new clothes, new shoes, garments is what I feel. What is going on with your reading? It's going from one extreme to the next. Usually you're more straightforward than this. It's usually more straightforward. What's got into you? 1 second, one more spread, and we're gonna go. We'll be done. What has got into you? Here we go. Usually, your readings are more of a breeze than this. Like it feels like it's going from one extreme to the next, which is really annoying. Let's see. Here we go. It says powerless, feeling stuck in your head, don't know what to do. Anxiety. Some of you may have like high anxiety or panic anxiety or like really high anxiety. Some of you feel stuck. Let's see, what is that about? I get a lot of y'all also being like afraid to get older or like really sad about getting older or feeling like you haven't accomplished much, like you're getting too old to not have accomplished as much. Something like, I don't know what the hell it says, powerless and maturity. I took that literal though. I do get insecurity about your age or something like that. Like they're feeling like you should have more accomplished, or you're going like, I'm getting too old. I feel powerless. All right. Some of you may, at some point, you may run into that thought or feeling. All right. I don't know what you're really trying to say. Side piece and player. If you're dealing with somebody like that, why are you giving them the brain space? A side piece player or a player that keeps you as a side piece. Some of you you're going to become bored with that. Maybe at first they used to entice you, or maybe at one point you used to be really into them. Some of you are losing interest. You know what the sad part is? If you fed a player like that, like energy and stuff, they may still think they got that power, but they don't realize that you're not even that interested anymore. They may be as arrogant to think they still have that power over you in a weird way. Who gives a shit? One last spread. I'll do one last spread. I don't want you to feel shorted. So, because I may not do your read tonight, your individual read. I may not. Depends on my energy. But if it's not done tonight, I'll be doing it in the morning. All right? Okay, here we go. What else can you tell me about Pisces? Sudden wealth. Money issues ending. So there's more money in your future. How's that money going? I'm gonna say something crazy. Some of you, it's money. I said, how are you going to get this money? Lovers. Could be to a connection. Are you following my drift, Pisces? Not you other signs. This is an inside thing between me and these Pisces folk. This is an inside thing. Y'all, you don't even go here, other signs. This is me and Pisces talking right now. Are you catching my drift, or am I going to have to explain to you what I just almost said? I said, how are you going to go about this sudden wealth? How are you going to get it? It says lovers. At some point, you may meet someone where they change your life, not just in a love sense, but in a wealth sense. So we can say this many ways. I've been saying this for the longest time. I'm so tired of it. It's so annoying. Actually, on OnlyFans, it came out yesterday when I did the live on OnlyFans as well about Pisces, and I had to stop myself. Like, wait a second. Now, we can explain this many ways. Whoever you end up with, maybe they come in with that money, or maybe it's somebody that's going to take you to the next level and you start making a lot more money. Two could be business partners. I don't know how it plays out. I just know your sudden wealth may be the result of a relationship you're in or somebody you meet. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. All right. Bye, y'all. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for all the super chats, the likes. Be sure to press that thumbs up button. All right. And with that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you didn't, don't tell me you didn't. If you did, please tell me you enjoyed it. All right. All right. If you didn't, well, go to hell. All right. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Honestly, in all honesty, thank you so much. Bye, y'all. Now, fuck that, son. I love New York talk. I love the way New Yorkers talk. Now, fuck that, son. They say son after everything. I gotta go get me a burger, son. Son, shit, son. I gotta pay my rent, son. Son. Let's go clubbing, son. All right. With that being said, you all have a good one. Bye, y'all. See ya.